I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. Let's go. Blue tears, orange tears, Blorange Tears. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, party people in the place to be. You are now rocking with the best. Blorange Tears is in the building. What's good? Let me start. So I don't want to sound like a crybaby. Okay? I don't want to sound like a crybaby, but I think I'm about to sound like a crybaby. Like a sourpuss. Like a lemon drop. Like a buttercup. Let me shout out my people first. Right? Flatbush Dre is in the building. D is balling. D is balling. Sam I am. I do eat green eggs and ham. I know he probably heard that like a million times. It's still funny to me. Danny Landis is in the building. T. Williams was good. Joseph Gonzalez in the place to be. Stephen O. Stephen Okonkwo in the building was good. Danny 7, what's happening? Infamous New King, Jamie Peralta is in the building. Big Who was good. Sincere Wealth is in the building. What's good? What's good? Mr. Vince is in the building. What's good with you, Mr. Vince? Mr. Vince says, good morning, Freezy. I'm going to go to malpractice leading to RJ's injury, given the game being out of hand. Why was he on the floor? We got a lot to talk about, man. We have a lot to talk about, okay? We have a lot to talk about. But first, let me quote the great American poet, Grand Poobah, who says, now, a lot of people think this This is as easy as it looks. Books and books of rhyme concepts and hooks. Session to session to get thoughts manifested. Stressing and stressing to hit the world with a blessing. Let's go. Give it up for Grand Poobah, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? What's good? I hate to quote this right now, but it's adequate for our New York Knicks, okay? Sam, am I up? No, man, I had to reset the computer. Sam, calm down. Be patient, bro. I just had to reset the computer. The what's the name on my computer? The security stuff on your computer was resetting me and trying to bill for stuff. So I had to close out of everything, right? Reset and let it do its thing, and then come back up and then put my stuff out there, put my thoughts, my notes and stuff out here. That's all. Sometimes I'll be running late, bro. It's not because I be sleeping. I don't do like y'all. I don't sleep 9 hours a night in warm covers. You know what I'm saying? Like a baby prince. Bro, I don't sleep like that. Come on, B. Come on, Sam. I don't sleep. Yo, a quartet of beautiful women don't walk in my room throwing rose petals on the floor to awake me at sunrise, and an orchestra doesn't play music to wake me up, bro. I don't have a crew of bathers that bathe me in the perfect temperature water, bro. I'm crazy. I don't sleep. DSJ is in the building. What's good? So here's the thing. I know we got a lot of stuff to get to, right? And I'm frustrated by how a lot of things are playing out. Okay. I am. I'm not going to lie to you. Last night's game in Denver had me in a box store, one of them big stores. I was going to pull a gag. I was actually going to wear a brown paper bag today. I ain't going to lie to you. I was going to wear a brown paper bag on my head today to signify how I am so ashamed of our franchise. But I'm going to quote the great American poet, Prodigy. There is a war going on outside no man is safe from. And you can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walk around with your head down, scared to look. You shook. Because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. All right. I'm sad, and I'm supposed to be the chief rocker, right? I'm the chief rocker of the party. I'm sad, and I'm the chief rocker. But I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna hang in there, right? I'm the chief rocker. So let me rock the party. Throw your hands in the air. and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Knicks fans, listen. I'm about to do the tip off, but I just want to say something poetic. There is a war going on outside no man is safe from. And we can run, but we can't hide forever from these streets they done took. We walk around with our head down, scared to look. We shook, because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Now, take that for what it is. All right, let me do this tip off real quick. Where did I put tip off? Oh, there it is. Don't tell me you smart. And don't tell me that you have assets. You are managing assets. Don't tell me that you smart and you got connections and you managing assets and I ain't seen you do shit. Sorry. But don't tell me that your front office is smart. They playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers. And one of your major moves is trading for some ever named Denzel Valentine or Cam Reddish and you won't even play him. Don't tell me that you know what the hell you doing and you running out Kemba Walker, who gives us absolutely squat every night. And then you back him up with some cat named Alec Burks, who don't even look like a point guard. And then you say, but take it easy, Uncle Freezy. Take it easy, Uncle Freezy. We're developing a point guard. His name is Emmanuel Quickly. Don't tell me that you're developing a point guard when point guards are being traded around the league in your face and you scared to make a move. I understand that there is a war going on outside no man is safe from, and we can run, but we can't hide forever. Don't be shooting me this halfway game like, oh, the nerds and the cool kids are coming together for the perfect front office. Listen, we got the nerds, the cool kids, and the jocks all together in a Nirvana front office, and they all are singing Kumbaya, and one day they're going to make a major move. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all playing me and my friends. It's okay to play me. I'm a big boy. Look, I'm going to buy Knicks stuff regardless. It's okay if you play me. I'm going to still be a Knicks fan. But don't be trying to play infamous New King like a sucker. Don't be trying to play Danny Seven like a sucker. Don't be trying to play White Falcon, Pudge Nice like suckers, man. It's okay if you try to play Uncle Freezy. Listen, I've been a hardcore Knicks fan since 1975. I remember cutting out the box scores out the Daily News and keeping them in a shoebox with my baseball cards. Okay? So you can try to play me. I'm a big boy. I can deal with, I'm tough. And I shouldn't be. Okay? But don't be trying to play deep poetic, bro. He did nothing to y'all. Only thing he want from y'all is for y'all to be successful. And y'all can't give him that. Be trying to play Sam Grandison like a sucker. All he want is a championship. And y'all can't give him that. This sucker duck front office, man. I hear, oh, we brought the nerds and the cool kids and the jocks, and we brought everybody together, and it's gonna be kumbaya, and we gonna bring a championship to the city. Y'all playing me, man. Y'all playing me, and that's okay. Leon Rose, Worldwide West, who ain't never been nowhere. Worldwide West ain't even did nothing in New York City. How about that? See, I'm Uncle Freezy, right? The reason why I'm Uncle Freezy is because I be there for my people like an uncle, right? They call me Uncle Freezy because I always be there for people. That's like my calling. I do that. I don't know why. It's me, right? I don't search out these opportunities. The thing just fit. I just be there. I just spread love and try to support. That's what I do. And am I good at it? Yes. And that's why they call me Uncle Freezy, right? I don't call myself that. But Worldwide West, that's what you call yourself. And you ain't did worldwide nothing. Worldwide West, and you making moves from Manhattan to Staten Island. That ain't worldwide. Worldwide West, you making moves from Manhattan to Harlem. Really? How about that's a walk? You only had to get in your car. Clown. A Worldwide West. A Worldwide West, and you making moves from Manhattan to Harlem. You can walk that. Clown. And all the front office did was deflect blame all year. Got me and D'Angelo on the internet talking about having to come to Jesus about Julius Randle. And the front office ain't stepped in and did nothing. Got us talking about Julius Randle body language. Oh, Julius Randle body language. Julius Randle attitude. And the front office ain't stepped in and did shit. And I'm sorry about my language, y'all. But I'm tired of, every 4 years we go through this mess. Oh, this front office this front office here is smarter than the last front office. This front office is connected. This front office ain't nothing like the last front office. Oh, really? Oh, really? My apologies. My apologies for tripping this morning, man. On a front office who can't even. They about to make me do a cornerstone Cav. I almost started rocking just now like cornerstone Cav. I almost like. This front office better do something or the wrath of Knicks fans is coming down on them hard and heavy, right? I just saw, you know what? Let me just throw this link in the chat. I'm gonna be cool, because that's what I am, okay? I generally don't let stuff bother me. But this, when you trying to play, not just playing me, but you trying to play my friends, you trying to play all of us. See, that's when I get to that point, bro. Playing me is one thing, right? Right. Oh, Uncle Freezy, your shoe untied. Oh, hey, dog, you got me. You know what I'm saying? You got me. Hey, Uncle Freezy, watch out for that hole. Oh, man, you got me, dog. You got me. But when you try to play my friends, bro, when you try to play my Knicks family like we fools, like when you try to play the whole Knicks family like we idiots, y'all done got paid 2 years and ain't did nothing. Y'all got us every day. Every day. We up here. Every day. Think about this, y'all. And I'm talking about my Knicks family. Every day, we up here talking about how bad Tibbs is. Tibbs don't do Tibbs. And the front office ain't stepped in and did nothing. The front office ain't came out and talked to us. They ain't even offered Tibbs. They ain't even cut Tibbs no bail. They ain't even cut him no slack. They ain't even bought him in a George Hill. They ain't got Jarrett Jack out the G League for Tibbs. Hey Tibbs, listen, we're gonna put Jarrett Jack on the roster for 10 days, man. He just gonna come in and be a stopgap till we figure out what we're gonna do with Quickly, Burks, Rose, and Kemba. They ain't even did that. They ain't even say, hey, listen, we're gonna see if we could try to get Elfrid Payton back, you know what I'm saying, or something. They did nothing. Nothing. They signed a dude, a Richie Arcidiacono, whatever his name is, Richie Arcidiacono, whatever his name is, to 2 10-day contracts, and he never suited up. That's your move. That's your move. That is your move, Knicks front office. I'm gonna let Sam Granderson say his name, pronounce his name right, because I be trying to be respectful to people, man. I don't be wanting to disrespect people cultures by mispronouncing their name. Richie Arcidiacono, or whatever his name is, or whatever his name, Robert, whatever his name is. I'll let Sam Granderson pronounce his name right. But your Knicks front office, your surprise move is trade for Denzel Valentine to save some money. That's your move? That's your move. James Dolan, get these clowns out of here. Dolan, I know you watch the show. I know you watch. Get these clowns out of here. Agents taking over a front office. Get them out of here, man. We want basketball people. Dolan, I know you watching, bro. I know you watching. Get these clowns out of here. I'm telling you, you about to lose fans, bro, over this mess. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. You are watching the Blorange Tears YouTube channel where we talk Knicks. I just put the link in the chat. And y'all be patient with me as we bring people in. We like to listen. It ain't nothing but mad love and respect for our people. So we bring them in with intros. You feel me?
Let's get it. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting. You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, me and I'm podcasting.
What?
You can see my vision through the podcasting.
Yeah.
But don't forget J Boogie when I'm broadcasting.
What?
I'm podcasting,
What?
he's podcasting.
What?
I've been spitting this venom since Karate Flicks. When Mr. Sales was sharing nothing but the Knicks. I guess you know by now, I seen some tough years. Now I know the reason why Freezy got them Blorange Tears. Close.
Yo, what's good, party people? How y'all doing?
I'm not good.
I'm waiting for this one.
Definitely not good.
Woo.
Bro.
I'll tell you like this, Freezy.
Human.
You know me. You know I'm usually cool, calm. I try to stay in the middle. I'm neutral with everything, but I don't give a flying fuck today.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bullshit.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
You could have done without my intro today. I don't care, and I'll tell you why. Okay, we could get into the front office, and believe me, we got a 6 foot grave for them too. We got a bunch of clips for them as well. Don't get that twisted. But you're forgetting somebody, and I don't know why you keep on forgetting this man. You got to put Tibbs in that same graveyard as you're putting that front office. Okay? Let me tell you something, Freezy. This man on the press conference lied to you not once, but twice. And I'll tell you what he lied about. His justification for leaving RJ inside the game was this. Oh, we were down 13 and we still had a chance to the game. Does Tibbs know that I'm a film guy and I'm a film junkie and I stay inside the film room all day, every day?
Preach.
RJ Barrett was in that game with 30 seconds left with a 15-point lead.
Right.
He sat Julius Randle, he sat Evan Fournier, he sat Alec Burks, but kept RJ out there.
And Taj Gibson was fouled out.
Yep.
He lied on the press conference. That was not the reason. Here's the reason. It's been the same pattern that has been with you for the last 13 years of your coaching career. First year is good, right? Everybody's cool, elated. They like the direction. They like the culture. Then it starts getting tired out. They get tired of his voice. They get tired of his yelling. They get tired of his biasness. They get tired of running guys to the ground, having extra practices for no reason. They get tired of it. Haven't you seen it this season? The team is tired of it.
Tuned out.
That's why Julius Randle's acted a fool. That's why you see him at the end of the bench. He don't care.
Yeah.
He lost the team. Second thing he lied about. How the hell are you going to tell me that the starters in the first quarter set the tone and played well offensively and defensively in the first quarter when they gave up 40 points
and 83 and a half. They got 83 and a half.
Hey, look, the bench contributed to that. But I'm talking about the first quarter that he talked about in the press conference.
I saw it.
40 points. That's good by Tibbs standard.
No.
Yes, it is. Bullshit. That's what he said. You talk about David Fizdale being a used car salesman. We got another one. His name is Tom Thibodeau. He feeds you garbage. He tells you that 2002 Volvo runs well because it got a new engine. It's bullshit. Okay? Shit got a faulty brake line. Shit ain't got no damn power windows. The engine's been effed up. It's got 200,000 miles on it. He tried to mess with the clicker and tell you it's 50.
Bim.
I don't play these games. Okay? I don't play him. He's a used car salesman. This is the same man that told us that Obi Toppin was offensively ready to be in this league. Obi Toppin ain't developed in 2 years, son.
Did you see the two moves at the basket last night? He was trying to get to the basket. He is so raw. Let me bring in Soulfinger real quick and CWC. Hold on for just a second, okay?
Just real quick. I know everybody want to go, and I understand completely.
No, go ahead, go.
Just keep going. Do what you're doing, dog. Because I'm. You know what? Just real quick. You know, I normally come in nice and cool.
Yeah.
DSJ been having to deal with me. Ron been having to deal with me.
Yeah.
You going? I'm.
Listen, I told you, everybody got these clips today, son. They all getting it, but I'm just going to start at the pecking order, okay? This is the same man throughout the whole year that tells you, we came out with bad energy today, and he throws everything on the damn players. No, it's you, my guy, because when your team keeps on coming out with that type of energy game after game after game after game, it's you. It's not the players.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I'm sick of it.
Bro.
I'm sick of it. Hold on, I'll finish this with this. I'm sick of the enabling of Tom Thibodeau. I'm sick of the enabling of Julius Randle. Okay? It's sickening already. I already told you yesterday. This is an updated version shit with a fur coat on. That's all this is. Okay? It's a 2022 version of it. It's the same old crap that has plagued us for 20 years with this organization. Okay? It's time to wake up. Bye, Tom. See you later. Bye, front office. See you later. James Dolan, take a goddamn stand. Get these guys the hell out of here. Get a Jerry West prototype that can run your day-to-day, right? Get the right guys in here. Get the right front office, get the right coaching staff, start from the bottom up, develop your guys, build them up, and in 4 or 5 years, you become an organization that nobody laughs at anymore. It's sickening, bro.
Yes, it is sickening. And the reason why I went in on the front office is because at least with Tom Thibodeau and Julius Randle, we criticize them every day. We'll get on them. And they deserve it. I'm not saying that they don't.
They damn well they do.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they don't deserve it, but what I'm saying is,
all heads should be rolling, bro.
Right.
Everybody.
What I'm saying is how you gonna, if you saw Kemba Walker last night, how in the world can you? Did y'all see Kemba Walker, Emmanuel Quigley, and Burks last night?
Did you see him touch? Did you see him touch Earth last night, Freezy?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro, what I'm saying is the front office, you got all those 10-day contracts, right? You brought Damian Dotson back. Oh, hey, Sam, what's the guy name?
Oh, yeah, I got you, Freezy. Ryan Archidiakono. That's what we brought.
Wow, he pronounced that so well.
Him, because Sam is smart, bro. That's why I saved it.
So the finance classes worked on his pronunciation too.
Hey Sam, you need to make sure you finish school. Make sure you finish school with that pronunciation. I don't want to see you do nothing else less than graduating.
And also this too, right? Kemba Walker. I'd rather see Deuce McBride struggle and adapt to the NBA in 30 minutes a game than see Kemba Walker grace the basketball court again.
What's the thing you scared of? Losing? Guess what?
Hey, D, guess how many
minutes
Deuce played last night, guys?
51 seconds. 51 seconds. Not even 1 minute. 51 seconds. Freezy, this is what I was trying to tell you. Win now is dangerous when you don't have the right pieces to win now. You see, because of win now, RJ Barrett, hopefully it's not too severe. He's only out a game or two. Right? But this is what win now does. It makes you do stupid shit like that. And all of a sudden, you put one of your building blocks in the jeopardy situation to be injured for the rest of the season or maybe have ankle injuries for the next year. He don't care.
You know what that tells you? Go ahead, Soulfinger. Now
just real quick, because this was the thing. I was watching the game, got back, and I watched it. And I'm sitting there like looking at it. This is a blowout. Why the starters in? Right. This is a blowout. Why is RJ in?
What are you doing?
And then RJ gets hurt. And even look, this is how bad it was. My daughter sitting there watching the game with me, and she's like, "What are you doing? Why is RJ still in the game?" Right. She's 16. She's 16 watching the game with me.
Yep.
After her game, she's like, "What are you doing?" RJ got hurt. Why? Because of tips. It's duly noted. I already said. I told you. It's been as you go. Anybody show I've been on, I did not want tips. But I supported the front
ankle
office
injuries for the next year.
He don't care.
You know what that
brought Gargamel in. You brought Gargamel in.
Somebody got some air in their background.
And that's a problem. Front office missed the boat. DSJ had to deal with me yesterday because we missed out on Halliburton not once, but twice. And you might as well say 3 times a lady, bro. Come on. The front office got to make some kind of move, man.
Yeah, let me bring Cornerstone Kevin real quick. Hold on.
Hey, Cornerstone, before you go in, I just want to say this real quick, guys. This shows you, and D, you sent me the link, and I thank you for that article. But remember, I told you guys months ago, he has the trend. And nobody was hearing me out.
Well, shout out Foxy, he sent me the link.
Yeah, shout out to Foxy on that. I tried to tell you.
I was with you, Sam.
I tried to tell y'all months ago he has a trend, so I knew this was going to happen. I didn't want to see it, but I saw it coming. And then onto your point, Kev, before you even go crazy, why are we not seeing Deuce McBride? I just don't.
Last night was a perfect game for Deuce to be in. Even with the blowout, man. Why are you playing your starters? You should have sat them all a long time ago, bro. I mean, it makes no sense, man.
Hey, so you know why? You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because, as you can see off of last night, Tibbs has not learned from Chicago.
No. He had Chicago, and
he sold y'all bill of goods on that too. That he changed his philosophy and his ideology changes, and he's adapted. It's nonsense.
You see what it is? It's the same thing.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like
the thing about it. Yeah, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the thing. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. He's the prime example. You said that his face is right there, bro. I knew that he couldn't relate to a younger player. His play calling, his schemes are antiquated. They're old, man. You might as well be using the abacus, bro. Doing the things he does.
Let me say something.
Somebody's mic is tripping.
Yeah, somebody got feedback in their mic. Hey, Mr.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because.
Yeah, we got it now. It was a mix.
Yeah. So he sold y'all bill of goods on that too. That he changed his philosophy. Vince, you got 2 browsers open, man. Close YouTube.
Yeah. You got to pause that.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, just close YouTube and keep StreamYard up, and you'll be good.
You're right. And
So
I'm gonna tell you, this is the thing.
So how about Jericho Sims? You know when Jericho Sims gets burned? When he's got to play it against the best center in this generation.
You know
That's when he gets burned.
AD, you know what's crazy? He played better defense on him than Noel would have done. He played better defense on him than Noel would have done.
But he got when he made one mistake, what Tibbs do, ran right back to top.
Took them out, and then think about
Check
it.
this out. Let the young fella go because the game was a wash. Let him play.
Why would you not let him get those experience minutes that we've been talking about all season long?
So then he can play better.
Right. He's a bigger body. You will want him on a Jokic. Why would you throw Taj Gibson, who's 6'9", on Jokic?
Yeah.
And think he's going to hold his own.
Yeah,
Taj did good for a couple of plays, but that's
the
all.
Denver announcers were saying that they were glad. They was like, take him out because he's a bigger, stronger body.
Right.
You want to see Taj come in there.
Right.
Yeah, but Tibbs don't think like that.
See, but Tibbs told you everything about him in the press conference. You see, we were down by 13, and I thought we had a chance to win the game. Everybody that saw this game yesterday knew there was no chance of winning that game yesterday, and especially when that run came, the starters weren't in for the Nuggets. Mike Malone went in. Mike went ahead. He put it back on the starters, and then the league went back up to 18-19. What is he talking about?
Nothing.
This man is so power drunk on winning that he'll destroy anybody in his path to get it. Haven't you seen?
Before we needed a coach.
I just want you to know your face is how we all were feeling last night.
But yet and still, yesterday.
Hey, Kev, did you say hello to everybody?
Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kev.
He's not in the mood today.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. Yeah, he knows.
Kev, get it off your chest, baby. What's up?
Let it rip.
Let him have it, Kev. Let him have it today.
Right. So D Poetic, let me just say this real quick. Tibbs quit on us last night in that game. Right? And I'm gonna show you some examples. You know me, I don't come to the table with like fake stuff so midway through hell
no, because you said yesterday.
So right? So halfway through the second quarter, Tibbs, his offense was being predicted by Mike Malone, right? Mike Malone knew everything that Tibbs wanted to do offensively, right? So he preempted it, right? And the offense didn't know what else to do. Tibbs legit was looking at the players like he was paused, right? And so what I would figure is Tibbs would go to another offensive set. Now look at it. I can't remember if it's the second quarter or the third quarter, but it was what they tried to run against Utah. Remember all the stuff we said about Utah?
It sounds like what is he doing? What is he doing,
my
bro?
God, what is going on?
It's like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like, what are you doing?
Who,
Go ahead. No, not you, Freezy. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I was gonna say is I want to bring Kev back, but I want to make this point though. And Kev, before you cut me off, just listen to what I'm saying first. Before you go on your tangent, just listen. Just hear me out. What I'm saying. Listen. Right. So Tibbs didn't have an answer for Jokic, right? So I don't know if you noticed, but the defense for Jokic was if he catches it on the block, hack him until they call foul. That was the strategy. Because when you look back at the game, watch Jokic catch it, right? And then watch Taj constantly rake his arms and push him in the back, right? That's not a defensive strategy, bro. And why would you even employ that if you know you are down centers on your depth chart? If you know you short, if you know you down to your third string center, why would you employ a strategy where it's if he catches it at a certain spot, foul him, right? And then offensively, there was no game plan, no continuity whatsoever. All the backside motion that we mentioned against Utah, all of that just went away. Just went away. And what it looked like is a tired, exhausted team just trying to play out the clock. Right? It looked like they didn't have any fight. And Tibbs was on the referees yesterday, and listen, I watched the Denver broadcast because I have League Pass or whatever. But
same here. I was watching them.
But here's the thing. Tibbs was screaming Evan Fournier's name the entire time. Evan. And it got to a point where I saw Evan Fournier start tuning him out. Like legit started running down on the opposite side of the court. Right? So my point is this. If you're a coach and you don't have answers, right? Why are you just screaming at a veteran because you don't have answers? I felt for Evan Fournier last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's one of the reasons why I'm pissed this morning. My bad, Kev. I just want to get my point out there.
And let's hear Jay Boogie after. Kev, please. I'm sure Jay got a lot to say too.
Boogie, I'd love to hear what you have to say.
So yesterday, y'all was talking me off the ledge about how we got to we shouldn't fire Tibbs because let him rock so that we don't get the bad publicity of getting rid of coaches. And
who's y'all, Kev?
Yeah, I'm about to say who's y'all
because I don't endorse that.
Freezy was one. Freezy was
one. Say, you know what I call him, Kev. You know what I call him.
Freezy was one. He was like, we're paying all these guys all this money.
Are you not paying all these guys though?
Who cares? Dolan got the money.
At this point,
stop signing them to 5-year contracts.
Yep.
Make them earn it. It's bad business. So who cares?
Yep.
Go ahead, Kev.
So I went with the premise. Because the common me will go with logic. And I'm giving you I'm giving Freezy all the benefit of the doubt of that logic. Last night was ridiculous. All right. If you see that your player is not going, I'm talking about quickly because in the first quarter we were tied and we were going back, hitting them point for point. He puts quickly in, and then we're down so many points. And then finally, and he's still. I didn't even see the second half, so I don't know what happened in the third and fourth quarter.
You ain't missed nothing, bro. You ain't missed nothing besides RJ getting hurt. It got worse.
But for what I'm hearing, and I'm looking on Twitter, he left the starters in towards the end of the fourth quarter.
Yes, he did. That's why RJ got hurt.
And then RJ got hurt.
30-some-odd seconds left in the game. RJ got hurt with 30-some-odd seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like I said, a preschooler would have known to take him out. Radio would have taken out the starters, man.
Right.
The game been over.
Yeah, radio.
Put the young guys that you never put on. Put the water boy in.
Soul finger. Let me do something though. So, because I knew this is where it was gonna go. This is what we do, right? So this is what happens, right? I open up the show talking about how the front office ain't did diddly poo, right? And then I put the link in the chat, and then everybody talk about Tibbs rotations.
But we're gonna go to the front office. But we're gonna go to the front office.
So the point I'm getting at is I'm starting to think that you as the fans are the reason why the front office don't treat us with the respect that we deserve. Right? Here's our time. Here's our time. Right? Nah. You saw when a young point guard was available to be acquired in a trade.
Nah.
Your front office ain't did nothing.
Oh, I sounded off. I sounded off.
We're not. We hold the front office as accountable as we're holding Tibbs right now. But there's a pecking. Yeah, you see. No, hold on.
I ain't heard you say.
I just been told you we're gonna get to them, but we have to start at the pecking order.
Right.
Because regardless of what the front office gives you, Tibbs still has to coach.
I put the front office on Front Street, and as soon as
because you're a Tibbs apologist, Freezy. That's why you did that. There you are, bro.
This is not about me apologizing for Tibbs.
There you are, man.
I just told you Tibbs quit on his team.
Okay, let me ask you this question: do you fire Tibbs today? Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Listen,
Everybody on the planet would.
Yeah. After, especially last night. Are you kidding? I will fire him during the game. Go ahead.
Man, look, he wouldn't even ride. He wouldn't be back on the plane. I'd give him a Greyhound ticket.
The front office, Fleeced, is a whole other hour.
Right.
Believe me, the front office is getting this too.
Do you fire Tibbs? And nobody once said, "Do you fire the front office?"
Everybody gets the axe. Did you hear me? Everybody.
What I'm saying is that's why the front office treats you like they treat you.
Come on, man.
I legit started the whole thing, the whole conversation about how Worldwide West can't walk from Manhattan to Harlem, right? And we talking about firing Tibbs immediately.
For the record.
Does Tibbs be gone? Yes.
For the record,
Right.
I said yesterday I'm holding the front office to the coals as well, and especially if us losing Halliburton for a second time.
Fleeced knows this, man.
We didn't get a chance. Yeah, we didn't even get a chance to go.
We didn't even get a chance to talk about it.
Because
the game was last night. The game is still raw. The game is still raw on our feelings last night. The game is still raw on our feelings last night because that was ridiculous. It cost us.
No, you know what it is.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say anything. No. I'm gonna show because Jay Boogie been sitting there marinating.
Word.
Boogie. Hey,
shut it down.
Speak your piece, Boogie.
And if I didn't let you go, J Boogie, that's my fault. I'm hot today, bro. That's my fault. Go ahead.
Shut it down.
We be trying to be peaceful, Jay Boogie.
I mean, you good, D's. You deserve that. All y'all deserve to feel how you feel. Because I keep telling y'all more than fans, y'all people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You deserve to let off what you feel about what you love. That's your team. That's my team. That's our team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're fan heavy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the New York Knicks. But I just want to shout out to everybody in the chat. Good morning to you all. I hope you having a great morning. You're in the greatest health. You know what I'm saying? Continue to go on with your day and do not allow anything dealing with the Knicks to stray you away from your goal, your own roadblocks, point blank. But I'm listening to Fleeced talking about, what you did in the office. This is my third week. 2 weeks ago, last week, this week, I've been telling you about the office. 3 weeks straight. Another turn about the office. And nobody's listening, hearing about what I'm talking about. This is all on the office. You didn't bring the right people in here from the jump. And now you're showing us you're not making the proper moves. Every guard that we play against is killing us. From the Memphis guy, he wanted to come here. Last night you seen Bones. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to go get Bones. He's too much like Emmanuel Quickly. In what way? Where? How?
Yeah.
How? Where? Where do you see the comparisons? Ask Kimber Knees what he did to him. Ask him. Ask him. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is what's so hurting is it's so hard to not being able. What's harder than not being able to play now for anything is not being able to build for the future. And you have all the access pieces to move forward, but we standing in the middle. In the close encounter hallway, and it keeps stretching and stretching on us. When we think we're getting closer and closer, it expands on us. You know what I'm saying? Last night, all I seen was D Rose. That's all I saw. I saw. Chicago flashback, D Rose. And Young Sam said it best. That's just D Rose. What are you doing out there? I can't remember the exact minutes. 40-something, then 43, and then 35, and a blowout, and our prime future piece is on the floor. For what? What are you doing, Tom? And Leon, what are you doing? You did not cuss him out this morning or last night? Worldwide West, you didn't get into an argument with nobody on the flight? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing in this organization? And for the longest time, I've been saying you got to give James Dolan his props for not jumping out of the plane onto this clear port and making himself known like he normally does. He's been completely out the way. Today, this morning, I am on a James Dolan rah-rah. Go do what you need to do. Jump off the cliff. Make headline news. Do what you gotta do, because this right here is a disaster.
It's not
a striking disaster of what's going on and what's happening. You got guys in here that don't know what's going on. They folding under pressure and they don't know what they're doing. And Julius is McGilla Gorilla and the people's Mr. Wendell. He going crazy. Everybody is out of control right here, right now. And us as the people, we have to deal with it each and every day to try to ease the fan base about what's going on with our team, and they have the right to go crazy about how they feeling, all the money you spending. Freezy said it earlier, we're gonna buy this stuff anyway.
That's right.
So we don't need to be tricked and fooled about nothing about this orange and blue. Just keep it real and do it, and put some people in here that know what they're doing. Stop lying to James Dolan. Stop stealing his money. And what's sad, if James Dolan seen a bum on the side of the street, what hurts even more me, I don't even really want to say what I'm saying, but James Dolan would not give a bum on the street $10 for feeling bad, but he'll give these dudes millions and millions and millions of dollars to come in here
to rob them. And rob them.
Is you crazy? Right. What are we doing?
What are we
doing? What are we doing? Please.
Jay, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
Boogie.
So,
and just real quick, Jay Boogie. First of all, nobody knows who McGilla Gorilla is and Mr. Window except me and you.
Come on now.
That's so fair.
And so, okay, so a few of us. All right. So I'm out of the way now. I just want
to say, go ahead, real quick, D. I just want to put this in perspective. And Kaiser Sosa, he put this in the chat, and it really stuck out to me. This is not one, not two guys, but 3 stars that Tibbs has ruined. 3. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to know y'all know who the first one was. Derrick Rose.
Oh, Derrick Rose.
I know y'all remember what he did to Zach LaVine in Minnesota, and now we got RJ Barrett to join the club. If I want to injure you before I can really see what you got, because I want to play you 40 minutes, and it doesn't matter.
And on top of that, Barrett had logged in too many damn minutes on this West Coast trip.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The man doesn't know how to manage, but he doesn't know how to do anything. Anyway, so Freezy, your wish is my command. I just want to get out there. Tibbs is trash and should not be coaching in the NBA. That's that. Okay. So there's no reason to put up bodega Wi-Fi comments, because you know he's a Tibbs apologist that goes ahead and talks about how the front office got us. No, this is how the front office and Tibbs got us.
Right.
Okay? It's a combination. Okay. So stop trying to spit false narratives. Number 2, front office. Let's go. Front office is trash. They're used car salesmen. They sold you a dream. It's not real, y'all. They got all this draft capital, all these young players with no developmental staff whatsoever to go ahead and guide them towards the right direction. They go ahead and get all these draft picks and all these young players to put a coach that is on win now mode and treats development secondary or third.
Right.
Man, I'm surprised I ain't slapped the computer this morning.
Right. So Paris Duggar, thank you for your generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, front office has got us a lot of young talent, though.
And there's no point all the way to the fullest.
There's no point in having guns in the armory if there's no bullets for the guns, bro.
Yeah. We're supposed to just sit here and accept what we watch on a daily basis with this team. You want to make a statement today, but the thing is, the front office, who's trash, you got to fire Tibbs. You got to fire Tibbs today.
No, James Dolan needs to fire everybody.
He's got to step in, though. Dolan's got to step in now. I don't usually like the owner to step in, but he got to step in and blow this up.
you know what? And you know,
I'm trying to keep it clean.
D'Angelo's making a lot of sense with that, bro. When you think about it, because the madness got to stop, bro. I try to be as positive as I can, but man, you can't. Again, man, if you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a hot damn pig, bro. It is what it is. We are hot garbage. We ain't even hot garbage. We cold garbage. We man, this front office failed from the jump. Did they do good with bringing in some young players? Yeah, but look at the veterans you got in there, and then you brought in the wrong coach. If you're talking about bringing in a young team,
we never got a point guard, so never. We
well,
never got one.
Hey, D'Angelo, I'm getting to that one.
Sorry, man. Sorry,
give me a second. Give me a second. The thing about it is, look at, like you said, when they go to the free agent, we gonna start with the point guard. You never brought in a damn point guard from jump. What you tried to do is an experiment. You tried to take a combo guard who's known as a scorer and force him into being a point guard.
Who you talking about, Burks?
And quickly.
You can go either or. Yeah, Burks or
quickly. He took quickly played better than he did last year because his role was come out and get your buckets. Quick down there, give me buckets. Now you look at him now, he doesn't know when to pass, when to come down, how to set it, to really set it up. He's overthinking. And then the bottom line, he can't hit an elephant in the ass with an iron board. Right now, his shot is so bad because he's too busy.
My bad. My bad. So let me bring G-Man in.
Bring him in.
G-Man, our time has come. Real
quick, man. Shout out to Nick, still Nick fans. Shout out to GI, everybody, all them guys in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold somebody up because the screen can go but so far. I know everybody got issues to say. They want to express their points. I'm gonna jump out and let somebody else come in. I'm still in the chat and dancing. You know what I'm saying? Breezy, I'm getting Cash App up so we can make sure we keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? But let me jump up out of here and let somebody else come because people, I see it's guns out there, man. I can't be around there. I'm going.
All right, man.
So Kaiser Sose, thank you for your generous contribution. Kaiser Sose says, we should all hope, though, that the front office doesn't make panic moves to try to save face because they could compound mistakes by being reactive.
That's true.
Your boy say, what's good? How you, brother?
Salutations, Nick Nations. I enjoy your energy this morning. That's what prompted me to show my pretty face.
No doubt. Brooklyn.
Flatbush. Brooklyn, I'm out here. I'm in the heart. I'm in the heart of it. Live it, feel it, love it, smell it. You know what I mean? But
all that love, all that energy, bro. All that love and energy, bro.
Hey, Pierre, you ain't got nothing on Plainfield, New Jersey. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I ain't got nothing on Plainfield, man. Them pockets, they like to rob your pockets, man. I don't know people over there, you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
Oh, man.
Uncle Freezy, I appreciate you allowing me. I'm not gonna take up long because I'm not a regular, but I do be in the chat regularly.
We be missing you, bro.
Saying my 2 cents. The reason why my shaved pretty face is on today, because I have to say, I really respect your new additions, because I watched you from the beginning, so I like the new additions. Love them. I have to do an apology though. One apology, and that's the D is balling. All right, I gotta send you love. Don't.
No. I'm interested to see what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you why. Today is literally the first day I really, really respected your thoughts and your ideas and your emotion on the show. And I'm going to say why. Everything you say, always be facts because you go to the stats. Stats is there. It doesn't change. If it's the sun is out, the sun is out. If the moon is out, the moon is out. It's what it is.
Yeah.
But you brought passion today, and I loved it. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Hey, man. I'm a Brooklyn baby, too.
You brought the respect and love that we love out here. It's cold out here. It's freezing. I'm in the cold, bro.
It got hot quick, right?
And you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. And I don't call the show or show my face because I respect repetitiveness. That's why Uncle Freezy will be successful. It's the repetitiveness of what he does. And also, if anybody don't know, if you want to get muscles, you have to do the repetitive of it.
Consistency, bro.
I do not like negative repetitiveness conversations. I hate that. That's why I love Freezy's monologue, because he comes, shares the love. Hey, yo, party people in the place to be. Let me show you something that you never see. He gives you all of that love, respect. Then, yes, our Knicks are negative. It's fine, okay? But if you follow the paper trails, like D like to put out there,
Yeah.
your emotions will be a lot tempered. And I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you why. And I'm going to tell you where it started. All right? I'm going to go in a different thing than y'all always talk about. Because Sam Grunderson, I love you too, bro. Young man, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Be the top. Be your higher self. And I love it and I
Work.
respect it. All right? And then from G-Man and his other man over there, love y'all too energy. Love it. Don't ever let it go nowhere.
No. You love
No,
me.
don't
You
start.
don't love him.
Don't start.
You love
Don't
me,
start.
all right? Because we're
Don't
talking about
start.
weather and
Don't start.
everything. This guy has shorts and a shirt on because he's so
Why
hot
can't
down there.
he love y'all both?
Yeah, he was about to get to you.
Giving y'all flowers. And go ahead, Pierre.
Because Kev is Petty Murphy.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But that's not where I'm going with it. Another day I'll do the ranking thing. I'm gonna get at, we'll enjoy. It's love. I respect what y'all grown men do. I respect your energy. I'm about energy. When I watch y'all show, I love the energy. But anyway, that's not what I'm about. Let's go back, right? Well, that's what I'm about, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm going back. Steve stopped going on that damn show trying to brag was where it went wrong. Okay? I'm going to tell you that now.
Yep.
It showed what the front office was about in the inside. Okay? On the inside, not what we could see. Steve Stout let the world see what's going on in the inside. Those guys are money grabbers, man.
Yep.
They're about uplifting themselves.
Yep.
If you look about this Wild West stuff, it's all talk, bro. He had a period, and I'm showing my face. My name is Pierre Moist. Nobody knows me from nowhere unless my peoples know me. I know little stuff because, rumors are rumors. We don't run on rumors, but you roll on reputation. Okay? Uncle Freezy has a reputation of 9 o'clock, you're going to see Uncle Freezy, God forbid anything else, personal happens. He's going to be here to
9 o'clock-ish.
Okay? Sorry, Freezy, I didn't mean to put a timestamp on you. I apologize.
No,
right?
we good,
but Freezy, like my name, Pierre, I'll always be there, right? Freezy is always going to be there, right? Check it, right? But that's not what I'm about. They have a little party thing they go over there, and they little private Jay-Z thing, reputation to show that, their biggest thing right now, claim to fame, is that, I got this Knicks gig. Okay?
Yeah.
These guys, it's not like D is balling. They don't sit down and come with stats and try to figure things out. You know why I'm calling again? How y'all let that guy go to Indiana? And I don't want to yell. I'm not going negative.
I'm with you.
We need a guard. How you let that? And then y'all throwing Fox in our nose, right? Fox been on our nose. Then they threw your man from Portland in our nose all week. I heard y'all. McCullum, how he's gonna be on the team? Y'all hearts are racing. Mine was racing too, but I know the play. They put all of this, like D's balling, put all this smoke. Hey, over here, back there, scrambling. They trying to figure this thing out. They don't have a. All right, now Steve Stout thing happened. Okay, and I hate going back, but I got to give y'all my point, and then I'm gonna let y'all, stew and get back at it.
No doubt.
Then we had a last year, February around this time, we hot as fish grease. We said, okay, but we know we can't win no championship, but let's see where this could take us. Things are changing, right? Mm-hmm. We have some options. We got Peyton over there kind of being a little fuddy-duddy, right? We don't know what's going on with our big man situation, right? They should have, and y'all may jump me for this, but it would have made sense then, and it would make sense now. They should have went and got him Drummond. Okay, they should have strengthened that. Let Noel go. Why are we signing him over this? That's why I knew they had no vision. When I watched that one day, and then Rose got signed. Then they went Noel. Then they went Burks. Then what are we doing? Those guys were fillers. Why are we keeping them for the long haul? That already let me know they were on some emotional, like, all right, we feeling good, but let's just keep the guys. That wasn't basketball sense. It wasn't deep balling sense. You should have let them guys go. But anyway, I was at Drummond. You should have put Drummond as his steal. You don't know what's happening with Robinson because his feet messed up. We could do this all day, right? And then I remember your boy Ball. We was going hard. They don't come with the right packages to offer to other managers smart ways to say, hey, give us this ball. And yesterday proved it. With homeboy, could you please tell me his name that went to Indiana, the guard, please?
Yeah, Halliburton.
That's why I'm calling, and I'm N. I gave a good positive in the beginning, and this is my N. It showed that they don't know what they're doing. If y'all let Halliburton just go creep over to Indiana for nothing, and we went to guard, y'all should have got rid of everybody in the freaking. When I say everybody that's irrelevant in the Knicks that's going forward, offer them to them because Kings don't know what they're doing.
Nah.
Let's get us a guard and let's keep pushing forward. That's the front office. Deep Ballin calling this morning with that passion with Thomas Thibodeau. I never thought Tom Thibodeau was right for us. Because if we don't have the players, if you don't have the defensive men for him to do his little strategies, we got guys here who's bouncing basketballs off their legs, off dribbling. Yo, we're about to try and win, and I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming the situation. Why is Fournier going dolo? Like he could go do a dunk or something. They're gonna cut you off. You're not fast enough to bring it back to your left. You thought about it. That's why it hit off your leg and it went out of bounds. And it ruined the whole momentum.
Because you're trying to beat somebody you not.
All right. So now we have
the whole damn team.
You know why that happened? You know what? And I'm done. I promise y'all I'm done because I don't have a show. I'll try to have a show one day with y'all. But I don't have a show right now. I just need the time.
Man, come on, bro. You know we love you, bro. Come on, Pierre.
Right? But anyway, because, Pierre is there sounds good because I'm always here. But anyway, right? That's not my point. I'm going to leave with this. By them letting Halliburton go in wherever he went shows that they don't know what they're doing. They don't have a temperature on what the team wants, right? What's going to make us go forward. So when you say Tom Thibodeau, that was a mistake from having Leon Rose there in the first place because he tried to bring Thibodeau in here to cover his what? Slackness and don't know basketball and thought Thibodeau was going to cover him and shield him. But Thibodeau, and this is my last, and I'm going to leave it here. If y'all see it, there's reports. Now the problem is, and why we cannot get success, Thibodeau and the front office have beef. Thibodeau's trying to show up. Look. Why certain D-balling changes ain't making? Because he's trying to show up. He's like this. You know that guy who do this? He's doing this to the front office. You gave me this? This is what's going to happen. And that's what's happening. And it's an inner thing on the inner side. Okay? That's why when Tom Thibodeau is balling, this is the D's balling point, and I'm done. When he said, yo, nah, I brought him back because we had about 14. I felt the temperature. We was going to, what temperature, Thibodeau?
Nah, he ain't did.
D-balling told you it was 30 seconds left. What are you doing?
What, you going to hit a 7-pointer? There's no such thing as a 7-point shot, bro.
So that's why I was never emotional from last year to now. But the D of balling brought out Pierre Moise out of me, and I respect you, bro, and thank you.
I'm glad I did. Thank you.
And I hope everyone who's typing, because I can't read it, everyone who loves the show, please like, please subscribe, please support. All right, there's a 99-cent thing out there. Give your little 99 cents, man. The man be here every day. He has a wife. He has family. You don't think he want to spend a couple hours with them as well? Because he claims he don't sleep, and I believe him.
Bro, I slept 40. I slept 42 minutes last night.
No. Do not promote that, Freeze. I see you losing weight, right?
Don't
promote that, man.
Shout out to Haitian people.
I want you here for as long as God wants you here because you made yourself here. Take your 5 hours. Please. Hold on. You can be Superman. Be your Superman if you want and tell us that you're Superman. God, for me to you, take your 5 because I want you here for 10 years from now when we finally get a good front office and we all here like this, partying and having a good time. And I want Freezy to be here. I want D-Ballin here. I want Sam here. I want my 2 guys down there here. My 2 men down there. Right there, which I'm about to give y'all the floor. I want y'all here.
Yep.
I want Soulfinger here. I want, is that my gentleman with the glasses? Every time I see you, look like you about to rock.
D'Angelo.
It's D'Angelo.
That's my half brother.
D'Angelo, God bless you for your points. That
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate
it. Some of your points need incense. You need to
kind of like some woosahs.
Gentlemen, thank you for letting me get my point out. And
I
appreciate y'all. Energy, love, keep it up. Y'all are successful, man. All of y'all are successful. all of y'all are successful in Jesus'
Appreciate it,
name.
bro. You too, bro.
And y'all have a good day. God
You
bless.
know,
Easy, my man.
Pierre said something that was like,
Yo, my bad. Be poetic, man. I ain't mean
That's
to
all
cut you
good.
off, but I had my guys backstage waiting. I ain't want
For a minute. I got you.
Yeah.
I got
You
you.
you should have
What
left
up? What
me
up? What
back
up? What
there.
up?
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
What up? What up? So let me say this real quick, and of course we're gonna get everybody else involved. Pierre brought up a very good point, and it's something we talked about a couple of months ago, and it's something I made an analogy about. Was that who pays the most when your parents are in a divorce and they're fighting and
It's
they
the
split up?
kids.
It's the kids.
It's the
You see,
kids.
and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You see, the kids are paying the price for this. Kids are not developing. Nobody could get a handle on Julius Randle and calm him down and get him in a good space because the parents are fighting.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna do this. Well, watch me get Cam Reddish. I don't want Cam Reddish. Well, wow, I won't play him. You see, it's nonsense at the expense of everybody else.
Right. All right. Hey, so let me. I want to talk to G-Man for a second. So G-Man, I know a lot, man. Over the last few weeks and months, man, we've been having open-ended, oblivious conversations and nebulous narratives with no answer in sight about the front office. And the reason why that is, and not just the front office, but about Tibbs and the players. But the reason why that is, in my opinion, is because the front office don't do nothing and they don't talk to nobody. You don't see them occasionally, like when the press comes on the practice floor. And Mark Berman said it. Mark Berman said it. He says when the press is allowed into the gym or access, the front office scurries off to dodge the press. Right?
Right.
And so with that gives me the mindset, man, that these dudes are
Running.
yeah, basically. I was trying to think of a fancy word to say, but Kev, but
They
but that's
getting
the
up out
perfect word.
Yeah, they're constantly getting the hell up out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Hey, Freezy, let's go through the cipher. Let's see what G-Man,
Yeah,
GI,
G-Man.
Danny.
I wanna
Let's see
hear
what
that.
these guys have to say right now.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's what I was trying to get to. I wanted my man I wanted to get him and D'Angelo's opinion on this front office thing, man. I'm so frustrated. I don't know. I'm about to go do some push-ups, man. I'll be right back.
Hey, D'Angelo, let me get your blood pressure before you go.
Go ahead.
So D'Angelo was here first before everybody. So go ahead, D'Angelo.
Listen. I can't reiterate. D. It was a great open to the show today.
Thank you.
What you said, and Tibbs has got to be fired today. He's got to go. They got to shake this thing up. But the problem is, it's the front office too, who they need to be on the chopping block here. They got to go too. They got to clean house now, and we got to scrap this thing. We got to scrap this thing.
To start over.
I can't put up with any more. We can't keep going through the same old bull crap over and over. I'm watching it as a Knicks fan. We're the butt of every joke that's on ESPN or TNT, whatever it is. I'm sick of this. I'm so sick of it as a Knicks fan, and all of us as Knicks fans, that we don't know what we're doing. We always look confused. We can't make the proper deals because of this front office. We can't do it. I'm sick and tired of it. It's too much. Scrap this thing, you know? Call me crazy in the chat. I get it all the time. Oh, you're too much. You're too much. No, because this is the passion I have for this team. I'm sick and tired of watching the same old crap and garbage that this coach does. He's the wrong fit for this team. He is. It's not working out. Not at all. After last night, with him keeping the starters in that long, and now RJ's, I can't handle it anymore, man. And they got it. Dolan has to step in here. He does. GI, I know you said Dolan should fire himself. We know that's not a reality. He's not gonna, but he's gonna have to step in here and blow things up. They're gonna have to do something. You got to do something here. They got to do something today because I'm sick of this crap.
There you go. It's all right.
All the time, over and over and over.
Fucking bullshit. It's all right.
You know, it is, man. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I'm calling the crazy Knicks fan for this because I want my team to goddamn win. Are you kidding me? Told me to calm down. Oh, you're being a big baby. No, I'm not. I want to win. I'm tired of seeing this inconsistency of they don't know what the hell they're doing in this front office. We got to sit here and wait to think, oh, gee, which way are they going? Which way are they going? This way? Are they going that? Well, we don't know. We don't know nothing. And the kid has got to be fired today. He's not the right fit for this team. Him with the bullcrap press conference that you pointed out, D.
Yeah.
No. Goodbye. I don't want to hear your crap come out of your friggin' mouth. The little troll that you call him, Sam, it's beautiful. Cobblestone, whatever you call him.
Yeah,
he deserves it. I'm sick of this crap.
Yeah. Mr.
It's enough.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean, I'll slot myself in wherever I see, whatever I can fit in.
Okay.
But guys, you can take over, G-Man.
All right. Thank you, D'Angelo. G-Man, what you got, brother?
I am not one to say, normally, I'm not one to say I told you so, but I told you so. A long time ago. A long, long time ago. So for all of you that have been out there in Knicks Nation and held on to the fleeting thought that Tom Thibodeau, the things that the New York Knicks displayed last year was something that we could sustain? Really? Think about what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the season last year, we knew defense was the best option that we had. But someone, someplace, decided we needed shooters. I wouldn't have a problem with that if you went and got me legit shooters. That's not what we did. And we're paying for it right now. I'm going to be brief. I'm going to be very brief today.
You don't have to.
I do because I got a meeting I got to go to, but I wanted to get on here and give you my spiel real quick. Right?
Smoke screen.
It is here. This is where I am with this team right now. Until we legit get activity, I'm done talking about it. Because we keep coming on here saying the same thing day in, day out, and frustration is real for all Knicks Nation right now. I'm telling you. I saw it last night. I'm sitting here watching the game, and everything in my being said, turn the TV off. But the Knicks fan in me said, no, I can't. I want to see what happens. I want to see how this plays out. And lo and behold, it went all bad immediately.
But you know what makes today special, G-Man? It's clear as day, and nobody could deny it now. There's no excuses. There's no apologies. Throw them off the bridge today. Because you can't hide.
I'm with
you can't jump out the window now. It's all facts. Everything is right there.
Diaz Ballin, I know how this will get turned around. I know how this will get turned around. If G-Man shaves his mustache and beard, shaves his mustache and beard, I guarantee you we'll get back on the right track.
Come on, Kevin. Anyway, all right, let's move. Thank you, G-Man, for your thoughts. Oh, okay, my bad. You still got more. Go ahead.
G-Man, you go ahead and take him out. Take him out, G.
I'm not going to do that. So
let's talk about the Knicks.
I'm going to stay on point. So my point here is this, right? To your point, Dean, it's time for you to pick a side. Mm-hmm. There's no more straddling the fence. There's no more of these fans that are okay when we win, and you have a whole different outlook, a 180 once we start losing. Pick a side and stay with that side. And I've always said, I go to my grave saying this, we have no foundation, ladies and gentlemen. Try to build a house without a foundation.
It's gonna
Yeah.
fall. I'm
That's
telling
right.
you. Pick a direction, go with it, and we'll support you. That's all I gotta say.
Word up. Word up. All right, thank you, G man. Did Soulfinger get his air out? Soulfinger, did you get your air out?
No, I still
I'm
got
hot
more to
today,
go,
yo. I'm
bro.
not keeping track.
All right,
No,
let
I get you.
me just say this for the record, since
The
we
GI
do so
still in
much
there
stuff.
too.
So since
Okay.
we not so since we not getting monetized for this show, since the profanity was so bad, I'm gonna go ahead and put a tip jar at the end of the thing for everybody. So we can
I gotta put it with like $5. I went off to that. I didn't care, bro. I'll put it $5 early.
$5. Where's the segment? I was gone.
He gets like 3.
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
you
What happened when I was
gotta
gone, bro?
D. You gotta put a couple of bills in there, a couple of Benjis.
I forgot about
It's all right. It's worth it today.
about his
Hey, I had to pick you up on it. I had to throw some in there for you, bro. So I had to keep it rolling. Oh, also,
appreciate it.
Freeze and fellas, Paris Duggan had another super chat that was missed.
Paris Duggan had a super chat. That was what she said.
And then what? We'll get to GI after?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, because I know GI been sitting there patiently because
GI dying to go.
yeah, I'm waiting on GI. Like I said, I can hold you.
Ah,
I've
you.
been patiently waiting for a while.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Kaiser Sauce?
No, it's after Kaiser because we read Kaiser's.
It was Paris Duggan.
Okay. Hey, G-Man, listen, I'm going to tell you something, man. Don't ever do push-ups if you can help it. I know you might not know nothing about push-ups, bro, but...
Oh,
G-Man do like 350 of them a day.
G-Man, talk to him.
Listen,
He
Freaky.
did it 20 years ago.
Understand this, Freaky. as we mature in life, push-ups I left behind when I retired from the military. If somebody tell me to do a push-up right now, we got to fight, and I'm gonna win.
You're not gonna get out and get that readiness test on.
No,
on,
listen. Did you see? Listen, my work chair is a recliner, bro. Do you think I'm really going out and do a push-up?
So I can beat you. So I can beat you then. So I can beat you then because I can do 5.
Yeah.
I can do 5.
So hold on, Freezy, did we say that super chat?
I don't see it. I see Gregory Castillo.
No, there's Gregory one. Did we? I don't remember us doing that one.
Yeah. Gregory Castillo
Okay.
says more bad language. Thank you for your generous contribution. Y'all said Paris Duggan, right?
Yeah.
And Sarge, I can barely do 2.
It was.
He's saying it was before Kaiser in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. So while we wait for that, GI, let's talk, brother. What's on your mind?
First of all, top of the morning to you fellas. I knew, well, you don't know. Nobody has a crystal ball. But my fear was when I started talking about the soft tank was that you guys, some of you would get on board and start to realize how bad a shape we're in and that we have to start shifting to the future and going out here and trying to win these games every night in October when the team is trash and is known. It was moot to me. So I have already been feeling the way you guys in July. In July, I had a hissy fit on the show with we said that one. Yeah. There was supposed to be one before that. We read that one. So in July I threw a hissy fit because I said I don't understand how we come off of last season and make these moves. These moves are gonna blow up. The first thing I did is look at back-to-back games. And I said, we have 11 back-to-back games that Kemba will not be able to suit up in. So we're going to get used to playing with him one way. So that's 11 games. That's a third of the season. You can't just take 11 games and say, all right, we don't care. So that automatically said, okay, Kemba won't work. But last year, this time, let me go a little further back before we went, because right about now, we start to go on that 9-game winning streak last year, I believe. And then pay about 500 ball the rest of the season. I said, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Because you guys kept telling me how great. I don't follow the draft. I don't follow college ball. I have to trust y'all. Y'all advanced analytics, right? Y'all said this is one of the deepest drafts. This last year's draft was one of the deepest drafts. I was like, then we got to be in it, right? And I was like, no tanking. And I don't know the answer to whether you tank or not. I don't know. But I just listened to the fans, and they said, no tanking. But I knew, though, I do though, guys. If you don't tank and you don't get talent acquisition and you try to plug and play with less than players, I've seen businesses run like this. So I'm not going to go too into much because tonight, Free Keith, I haven't heard from this morning, Freeze. I hope he shows up tonight. We got a show tonight.
I'm here for it.
He's got to sit square in his seat tonight.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm taking notes.
If Keith's not available, hey,
so I'll help y'all. What's up?
He needs to sit in that seat tonight. He has to. He has to talk to the Knicks fans tonight. So I'm not going to say too much, but I did want to close with this before I lose my thought, because I would love to do a show with all you guys. That's what I just got excited about.
We call it the takeover.
This is my point, and I heard today that Dolan should go in and clean house. I'm not sure he should, but guys, I want to tell you, as a Knicks fan since 1983, hardcore, I've watched Dolan now in my adult life go in and clean house 5 times.
That's
5 times.
Never worked.
5 times. He went in, fired the coach and the GM, then told the GM it's all yours. And then that GM and coach didn't get along, and he came in. And so he may have to do it because, again, just like Phil Jackson, Rose and them pimped him.
Oh, heavy.
I just don't know that we're going to get to our championship like this. That's the only thing. I don't know there's good enough players. We might see an all-new team in 2 years. And it's getting old, but I'm not going to lose my Knicks fandom, and I love the Blorange Tears network. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And G, I just, I put it to you like this. I'd rather it blow up 5 or 6 times for them to get it right that one time, because this ain't working. This ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all position is
today, bro.
Y'all
You've been on
position is
fire.
you can't put a Band-Aid on this. You need complete reconstructive surgery.
That's it.
Correct. What did you G-Man's super chat?
Yep. So G-Man, thank you for your generous contribution, not just with the super chat, but helping a fledgling young YouTube channel cross thresholds that they would not have otherwise crossed by themselves. Thank you for being a contributor. Thank you for being part of the backbone of the channel, right? Thank you to you for allowing us to help mold you into a star and celebrity in this Knicks universe, right? So G-Man, so Sergeant Knicks, G-Man for life, who still does not have his social media handle in his name, says, welcome to the dark side.
That's it.
We know how to make things happen. Let's put pressure on the front office and the head coach. Salute to Knicks Nation. G-Man, what I'm saying is put at your Twitter handle.
Oh, the hashtag.
No hashtag. At your Twitter handle.
Okay, I got you.
Right.
I'm old for you. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
You just walked into a kid about to get you.
You say that again. He's like an old Saint Bernard.
I thought Kev was gonna get you on the at part. I think he was gonna say, "Don't put the letters AT for at."
Yeah.
For real.
3-point soul finger.
Hey guys, I got to jump off here real quick because I got to go to a conference call.
But before I wish you could stay on.
Right here, Kev. Right here. Lips. Put the lips right here. So this is what I tell Knicks Nation, right? And I'll be back on as soon as my conference call is over, if you guys are still on. But understand this. We have seen this train wreck coming for weeks and weeks on end.
Weeks. Yep.
There have been people that have chosen
months, G-Man.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There have been people that have chosen to look the other way, hoping for a different outcome. We are now in reality. This is reality. This West Coast trip has taken away any type of fantasy world where people are living in right now, right? So now it's time to come home to roost. Now it's time to cut dead weight. So someone has to be the bigger person to go out there and say, this is the problem, and this is what we're going to do to fix it. I like Sam's Mr. Cobblepot. Yeah, he got to go. I've always said that. And people looked at G-Man like he was a Tibbs hater. But guess what? I got a whole bunch of you on my train right now. Right at this point right now, I'm charging high-profile tickets for you just to get on the train, right? So I say all that to say this. Understand where we are as a franchise. Understand what we need to do to be better. And then drive the organization, whatever your methodology is, to get them to that point.
But the thing, G-Man, is that what's his name? Dolan has shown incapable of being able to do what you're asking.
So
let's help him. Let's do our job and help him.
So this is the thing, D. At one point, we wanted Dolan out of the building. We didn't want Dolan in the conversation whatsoever.
We still want that.
Now all of a sudden, we want Dolan to come in and clean house. So we got to make up our mind what we want Dolan to be, right? Either we want him to be an involved owner, or we trust him to hire people to come in and make smart basketball decisions. At that point right there, he has not been able to do.
G-Man, listen, we don't want anything. He needs, right? It's a necessity. He needs to blow this up. And he needs to get somebody in there, a Jerry West type of prototype of a guy that knows basketball, that he could trust, that could run the day-to-day and get in the right front office and get in the right coaching staff. And all James Dolan does is just cut the check. At least he won't get robbed this time.
I'm with you, but I guess my thought process here is James Dolan did not become, well, he came from money. So at this point, he's just trying to keep money, right? But money is escaping through any vessel that's out there at this point because people are robbing it day in and day out. They're not equipped to be the people that he's hiring them to be. That, to your point, D, that voice in the front office to make those smart basketball decisions, we don't have that. Stop. You got an agent in there making basketball decisions. Stop. Who does that?
Because that became a trend, G-Man, because other teams were going agents. Just saying, no excuse. And it's a shame. Yeah. And it worked in Golden State and things. So you're trying to follow. LA did the same thing, but that's the whole thing. The way they did it, it worked. But that's the bubble championship, whatever. They got it, but still, whatever. The thing is Dolan has been fleeced by this cat, and they hustled him again. They played the shell game with him. That's what it is. And it's a shame. I feel bad. I think what G.I. just said, I didn't mean to take it from you, G-Man. I'm going to give it right back.
Go ahead, bro.
G.I. said he's witnessed 5 times where we have to clear house. That is sad because you got other organizations hadn't done it 2 times, hadn't done it 1 time, all like that. But it's a repetitive thing. And this season goes back to our front office, and it goes back not even over the season, over the summer. It goes back to this time last year when we missed the bus on trade pieces, when we could have got and improved the team right off the rip. Then you follow up by running it back with players we should have let go. Now, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to put myself out there and say I supported the team. I support the moves because why? I was supporting the team, even though I had my misgivings on it. But I'm going to support the team. But, bro, after a while, you just can't support stupidity when you keep seeing it going over and over.
Yeah.
And
okay,
over.
so Soul Figure. I'm going to ask you this question. I'm asking everybody else. Was last year real?
No.
No, it was aberration.
You ever see Cinderella?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Glass sipping off.
You got to factor in. We didn't have nobody in the stadium playing. Like I said, it wasn't that kind of stress or whatever else. And with the whole everything with the pandemic, so you had cats that were playing the way they were. Also, cats were playing for contracts. Cats were playing for contracts as well. But the other thing is, it goes to the history of Tibbs,
right back
of his on his resume, like Sam has brought up before. He always improves a team that first year, and then the second year you see the ass fall out. Start to begin to fall out. And then that third year, the ass is out. You see what I'm saying? It's going the way it's going. It's been trending the way it's been trending. The problem is, again, the front office You know, not is the front office built this. The front office got us here. They made these bad moves by bringing people in. You made the bad moves instead of letting Nerlens Noel walk and improving at the bag up, or maybe trying to prove at the center. You didn't do it. The most glaring thing. How many point guards have we gone through in a franchise? Fleeced, 19? 19? You put that up there, right? You still can't get us a point guard.
You still can't get us a point guard.
You still can't get us a point guard. We had money. We had draft picks. Hey, it's crazy, bro. This is insane. We had the money. You had the draft picks. We had a good draft. You know, this was a draft, but you squandered it. You squandered it, bro. And then you brought in the wrong coach if you're talking about a rebuild.
So let me do the super chats real quick. So just real quick before they start to fade. Kaiser Saul say, thank you for the generous contribution. Kaiser Saul say, man, what's good? He says, I told you that we would regret the Randall extension. The Kings didn't want Randall because of the contract. That's why Halliburton is in Indiana. And then we have one more somewhere.
It was K. Yeah.
Yeah. So King Bernard DeBrill, number 30, says, keep up the great work. I truly appreciate the platform. We appreciate you too, bro.
Sure, appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, man. We appreciate the comments and things of that sort. Crazy Eyes says, swear jaw. Let's start with firing Teletubby Tibbs.
Appreciate y'all for all the donations today.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
So, and here's the thing with the front office, right? See, because everybody's going to get the blame today. There was moves to be made. We could have put better packages together to get either Tyrese or Sabonis. Or if you wanted to win now and you wanted to go in this merry-go-round, this win now garbage, we could have put a better package to get Norman Powell and Robert Covington.
Yep. I said that there. I said I've been seeing it. About that.
The only defense I have to come to is Portland was looking for severe cap relief.
Yeah.
Because of the deals we signed, while we had good vets that will die soon, they wouldn't die as soon as other people's vets. That's why it really should have been 1-year deals. The management messed up, man.
And don't forget, G.I., they did take the Eric Bledsoe contract.
Because it's expiring, though, right?
Correct.
Gotcha.
We had stuff. We could have got if win now was your mentality. So even on your direction, which we know it's win now because Tom Thibodeau's there, you can't even do that right.
Right.
You can't get the right young guys. You can't get the right development. You can't get the right rotations. You can't get the right direction, the future. It's done. Blow it up.
That's it.
Hey, D, I'm trolling.
Total novice.
I'm trolling, D, but you want to know what the main big move is that we're not expecting that just happened today that they're talking about?
It's Simmons. I peep.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the Knicks. The Knicks, they're big trade guys that y'all are about to see. And no.
Russell Westbrook.
Nope. I hope I don't see it. Is he
Ish Smith.
Harrison Barnes.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
So I'm disappearing off the screen, right? Because I'm following something that says Russell Westbrook.
I seen that.
Yeah, you saw that too?
Russell Westbrook is real.
I really don't want to see that.
Yo, not Russell Westbrook just started following
the Knicks on social media.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
Jesus. God damn, my God. I'm gonna grow up.
And so my homeboy from Detroit, just real quick, D-Boy. My
Yeah,
homeboy from Detroit said, yo, what is the, so he asked me, right? Because you know, they're interested on what the Pistons are going to do at the trade deadline too, right? They're hoping that they can, when they go Mitchell Robinson away from us, right? For like, you know, they want to give us a 2nd round pick for Mitch because he was a 2nd round pick. But anyway, what I'm saying, but he's like, yo, so what's up with all this buzz about Westbrook to the Knicks? And I'm like, what buzz about Westbrook? So they're hearing that stuff out there where they are. And D-Poetic, I'm here to tell you, where there's smoke, there's fire, bro.
I know.
Man, look, what these idiots we got up in the front office, if they roll out hey, look, we got you Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
That's all I got into is laugh about it, bro.
You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. Somebody's on dust. Somebody's on dust, glue, and crack. Because you can't make this up, man. Right. Why would you bring Westbrook in here?
But hey, Soulfinger, before we do that, because I want to give you a thing. I gotta run something real quick, right? I gotta run something real quick.
Thank you, J Boogie. Thank you, Will.
That's nice. You guys should curse more often if you're going to get cash apps like that.
We getting blessed today for it.
Yeah. And so I got to run one more thing. It's my man Sin Miz. Sin Miz is I'll let this speak for itself. And Soulfinger, as soon as it finished, bro, get in your bag, bro. For real. So shout out to my man Sin Miz, and just real quick, Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says the front office has made mistakes, but has accumulated young talent. Tibbs is the killer. He resents our youth. He doesn't develop them, but he condemns their aimless play, and he injures our players.
Fact. I agree with that.
Thank you for the contribution.
Thank you.
I'm going to need one of them Sim Mears vegetable plates to calm me down right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick before I go back in, I saw something Coach Color Blocks put in, and he was telling the truth about direction because of what the Pacers did. The Pacers got Carlisle got who he wanted in year. Why? Because they had a direction. They knew what they wanted. We don't have a direction. We're supposed to be rebuilding, but we're trying to win now. But then you're trying to bring in vets that are and put these positions that we shouldn't go.
Hear me for
go ahead, J.R.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were ending. Because I wanted to come back to before you went away to the Russell Westbrook thing. I just want
before you do that, G.I., 3 days it took the Indiana Pacers to get in the right direction of moving in the right direction and developing their organization. We're still at 22 years. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but it actually, the beginning of the season, when I made my assessment of the Knicks, and most of you are making assessments too, Indiana looked in his locker room and says, everybody's for sale. They made everybody for sale in October. So in fairness, they've been ready.
They've been planning it.
Yeah. Right. So they were ahead of us. The Westbrook thing, hear me out for a second. Because guys, I am desperate. And to say, because we take it for granted the next star is coming in that door. The Knicks need to learn how to put a star on that floor. A star needs to learn how to operate in the garden. And so everybody else can see. Right now, your star is Julius. You don't want RJ learning from Julius. I know Westbrook makes a lot of mistakes. But it's not mistakes due to his IQ. It's mistakes because he wants to do so much. I would rather have a guy with Tibbs that wants to do so much that it's infectious and guys start playing harder. I don't know if it's the answer, but what we got right now isn't, and we're desperate. And what you would do with Russell Westbrook.
When we do the super chat real quick.
Go ahead.
Paris Dogan, thank you for this. Thank you for the generous contribution. He says, Freezy, we need a Blorange Tears terrible towel.
We need a towel for my real tears. They're not Blorange, they're real.
Go ahead, Gia.
So then Westbrook allows Cam Reddish to be relevant, Grimes to be relevant. Hell, we might even have to go with McBride. If the trade is right, we get rid of the right guys. It's desperation. It's a placeholder. I don't think you're getting rid of Julius, so Julius and Westbrook can fight on the floor, and he can help Julius play without the ball. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing, but I'm desperate and I'm willing. That's why.
You know what? I'll tell you this, Gi. You're in the business sector, so you'll totally relate to what I'm going to tell you right now. Never make a business decision in the act of desperation.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. G, I already know. That's why you know.
Yeah, but if I was managing this business, it wouldn't have got to where it's.
I know.
But you know you can't do this, Gi. You know you can't do that.
Here's the problem. I also don't think they have the cojones to fire Tibbs and Rose right now. So you're saying you know you can't do it, but you got to develop these young guys. As long as Tibbs sees Burks and Fournier, he's running them out. This is your soft tank. Westbrook is part of your soft tank.
I think it's very even when that could be realistic, right? And we just go ahead and we blowing this hot air all day today, and it won't happen, right? We still got to blow the hot air because we got to spit what's real.
You gotta kick the tires.
Yeah,
kick the hell out of them.
Yeah. So, you know, that's how I see that.
I mean, the other move I was thinking is you could possibly do Julius and Mitch for Jeremy Grant. Don't they have another big Isaiah Stewart? It's another scrap you can make because
I think you would have to add more money onto that because of
the dollar's not adding up, right?
Well, no,
It's not even that, Gio.
They eat it though, don't they? Don't Detroit have the money?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They could take it.
They can
And I don't know. I mean, I know one thing. They're coming after Mitch, and I could see them offering Mitch if they
They're
gave
throwing
Jeremy.
the bag at him in free agency because GI they have the cap. That's why they have already told the Knicks they're basically like, you either trade him to us or we'll take him in free agency.
And they're gonna have to trade him because they won't be able to match.
Right, they can't match.
Yeah, and here's another thing, Gi, about the Jeremy Grant thing. It's a Band-Aid move.
Yep, it is. You know it is. Yeah, I know it is.
It's that Fred Flintstone little Band-Aid that you got when you were like 10 years old, and you put it over your knee. That's what it is.
Once I saw Halliburton, Powell, Covington, all guys we talked about move.
And GI, I want you to think about this too with the Pacers. This is how you know, like you're saying they're a step ahead of us. Think about it. The Pacers just got rid of Sabonis, right? They could still, if they wanted to, move Miles Turner, right? They got back a top 10 lottery pick who is definitely showing his value, promise, a budding star in Halliburton. They also have more pieces that they can move. They already want to move Buddy Hield. They just got him. So Turner, Hield, those guys can be moved for more assets. And then on top of that, they're in consideration right now for a top 5 draft pick for the upcoming draft.
The one thing that Free Keith told me that got me comfortable, which is why Free Keith, where you at? You got to show up tonight, please, Papa. He said, signing Burks, signing Fournier, signing Kimber, signing Noel. They're tradable pieces, G.I. Don't relax. If you're right and it don't work out, they're tradable pieces.
That is true. They are tradable pieces, but nobody wants those.
Yeah, how long are you going to wait?
Because look at it like this here. Even I'm gonna take it one step further. I'm gonna go back a little bit. We jumped out there and signed Randall too soon. I think GI, you brought that up. We signed him way too soon. It was like it was a feel good moment and everything. That's where I go back to when somebody asked me how it was last year. Real? No, it wasn't. It was a feel good moment because it was a lot of those cats were playing for contracts. Now think about it like this here. The Pacers were able to move Sabonis. Why? Because of his contract. Look at the money he had versus what Randall had. If we wouldn't have signed Randall back, there's a possibility that you could have moved Randall and gotten a Halliburton. And then when you have a Halliburton, now look at a future lineup you could possibly have of a Halliburton, a RJ, and a Cam. You have a 6'5" point guard, a 6'6", 6'7" 2 guard, a 6'8" 3 guard who can, and the three of them can defend multiple positions. The problem is Cam can't get on the floor. Why? Because Tibbs has to hold on to his whoobies, his playthings, his Dan, his little toys he has. He's got to hold on to his vets. He won't let them go. You got to get rid of them, but you can't get rid of them. Why? Because of these movable, tradable asset contracts. Nobody wants your trash.
Yep, they're so
Nobody
bad.
wants the
Nobody
trash.
So bad.
Too
And I don't
smart.
care how
And,
bad you
and check
shine
this out.
And check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
And no matter how bad you shine up this turd, it's still a turd.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
It's turd with a fur coat on.
Yes, they're movable. They're movable.
Now peep this
no,
out.
that's not a leather jacket. That's pleather, baby. They're not wearing leather. That's pleather. Let's get it right. That's
And
what
check
it
this
is.
out. You know why when you get a first round draft pick, they wait 4 years for an extension? Because they got to earn it.
Yes.
You know what we did? We had one Cinderella Disney movie season, and they said, you know what? You earn it, you earn it, you earn it, you earn it.
Yeah.
And we didn't win 2 games in the first round when we had home
And
court advantage.
That's the inexperience of this front office.
You know what
We've never
happened?
been there, done that.
You know what happened was, and like I said, you know, people can say what they want. Okay, Noel, he stepped in for Mitch, whatever, last season. I don't care. Because like I said earlier, months ago, and this was before Noel even came back for the 2 games he's been back, I said this. Nerlens Noel got victimized by Clint Capella. That's what I watched in the playoffs. I don't know what y'all watched, but that's what I saw.
Oh, I saw the same thing.
I didn't see the need for him to get any type of money, especially what he got paid from us after getting victimized by Clint Capella.
The only one that deserved a bag was Derrick Rose.
Right.
Because of his service to this NBA, for him, everything he's gone through to still be the player that he is, and especially he was instrumental in that second half of the season, he's the only one that deserves it back.
And you know what? I'll take it a step further, D. Derrick Rose was the reason IQ did what he did last year. You see why IQ's struggling now? It's because Derrick Rose is not there. He has an impact on those players. On IQ, OB, everybody on the bench mob.
I got to defend this real quick. I just read a comment. I'm not going to read them today because I know everybody's emotional. But somebody said we were talking about building around Randall. No, we said Randall's a piece.
Right.
And that he would need an alpha next to him to get him anywhere. No one ever said this was Randall's team. We said, where's his piece? So then we said, okay, maybe Fournier and Kemba can help him. Didn't work. But the goal was for someone to help Randall and RJ to step up. We never said this was Randall's team and we're building around him. I never heard that from anybody knowledge.
Right. Hey, did y'all read the super chats?
Yeah, we good.
I read Parrish's.
Okay. What about this one?
I just put it up. All right.
Okay.
Parrish Dunga, thank you for the generous contribution. He says, if we didn't sign Randall, he wouldn't have value.
Really?
On the market, not to the team.
How about
just on the market, not to the team.
I don't know.
Because we overpaid for him. We paid him too soon. We needed one more season. Show me. Show me, bro.
They
is
coming
this
for
real
you.
or
They
is it
saying
memory?
you said it. They saying you said build around Randall.
They said I said it?
Yeah, in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. it ain't no thing to me. I stand my ground like a G.
Hey,
You know
I don't
what I'm
know who keeps saying
look,
that Derek
everybody,
White. The Spurs are not giving us Derek White, guys. They want multiple first-round picks for him. We're not doing it.
But Derek White?
Yes, they want.
What the hell is going on out here? This market is crazy.
Freezy, I heard 2 first-round picks and a player for Derek White is what I heard a week ago.
Yo, pick my nose. 2 first-round picks for Derek White. Man, if you don't get out of here.
Oh, another thing, too, that was reported. Brian Windhorst has reported that the Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers are in the deal zone, and most likely Simmons will be a New Jersey Net in the next day or 2.
They're just nitpicking as far as the additional pieces, as far as like they want other players or picks. It's just on that.
And probably the math got to work out to a certain degree. And
I would be
that they're both
shocked. If they do this, I would be
They have to
trade Harden for Simmons.
They have to. They have to.
I wouldn't be as shocked as Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah,
that one
That's the one that shocked
right there because because the thing, it shocked everybody. Nobody's because you've been hearing Fox. Oh, they're not going to trade Halliburton. We were all thinking, they're going to trade Halliburton because of this. And you know what it was? It's the Pacers was that one cat. You ever been out and you see this chick? This woman, she's fine. You like, dang, she cold blooded. But then you see this cat walk up. You like, how he get that?
I ain't talking about the money. You know what he did? He did one thing what a lot of cats didn't do. He shot his shot. That's all it was.
Yeah.
He shot his shot. He opened his mouth. Closed mouth don't get fed, man. That's just kind of like it is.
Halliburton is from the Midwest. Could he have won it out some way?
No, Halliburton was saying he was just on the interview saying he wanted to be part.
Yes,
he didn't want to leave. He was surprised, Gi.
That's what makes it even worse is because he didn't want to leave, Gi.
He didn't want to leave. And they wanted, look, the thing is, the Kings wanted, they were talking about the Kings wanted Julius. It's his contract that messed things up.
If you look at his contract and what Sabonis' contract is.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't look at it.
It wasn't the contract. That's
a
misnomer.
Other than him acting the damn fool on the sideline and stuff as well.
Nah, but listen. The contract money don't matter if they send extra pieces back in return.
Well, you're gonna have to send extra
they could have
pieces.
attached. They could have attached a back. They could have attached Tristan Thompson,
and they did.
You know what I'm saying? And they did.
And I'm willing to take Tristan. Look, Tyrese Halliburton. I'll take what they gave back. I would be willing to put on the niggas. You don't have to play Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, but Sabonis, if you just look at Sabonis and Randall, Sabonis is owed $40 million, Randall is owed over 80. So that has to matter.
But Gi, we talking about my man like he make 47 mil, bro. This contract starts at 26.8.
Yeah, the money is.
Yeah, but you still got guaranteed back in, and if it doesn't work
guaranteed money. Yeah.
You know what the Sabonis thing told me? That the Randall thing was real, right? But I think the Kings took my approach, and they said, but Sabonis is a younger, better version of Randall.
Right.
He said, well, I gotta go after that. Let me just go ahead and get the better version.
Right.
And even though
it's fun with your contract.
$50 million.
Right. And so let me address the super chats real quick. Kaiser Sauce, thank you for your generous contribution. He says you don't give a piece 117 million, Uncle G. I feel you on that. And Kaiser Sauce also says, I told you about Halliburton first right here. He sure did. Bam. Now I'll take that.
I'm not draft guys. I just know y'all started talking about Halliburton like crazy. And then he dropped to us and we didn't take him. That's all I know.
You're right.
Nobody
missed him again.
Nobody talked to us about Obi. I know they was excited, but we said he'll never be there for us.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about Sabonis, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get traded 4 times in an NBA career and you're 25 years old for no reason. You don't get traded from Orlando to OKC, and then from OKC to somewhere else, and then from somewhere else to somewhere else, or whatever, if you don't have some type of weird baggage, right? My man has been shipped around a lot. I think it's one of those things with Sabonis that he, on the surface, looks better than he is at his core. Now, and I know
what the numbers say, Freezy.
I know this, right? I know this, but what I'm getting at is there's got to be something. You don't get traded this much, bro.
You know this is only his 3rd team, though.
This is not his 3rd team. This is
it is.
Team.
Yes, it is. Bro. Like that he's actually played for. He never played for Magic.
Man, I'll tell you right now, man.
He did play for the Magic.
He was drafted
bro.
I thought he played for the Magic.
He never played for the Magic.
He didn't play. He never suited up a game for them. He only suited up for OKC, Indiana, and now with the Kings.
Okay. Well, he ain't suited up for the Kings either.
Yeah. Well, you're right. That's fact.
I got you.
So yeah, all he played was for OKC for 1 year, and he's played with Indiana for the rest.
Okay.
Did he get traded on draft night? That's probably what you're talking about.
Maybe.
That's what it is.
Because there was this weird thing of him and Victor Oladipo always getting traded together.
Draft
You remember
night,
that?
He got traded with Oladipo. Steven just said that in the chat.
Well, I mean, that only happened one time.
Yeah.
So,
him and Oladipo got traded together to Indiana.
Yeah.
For Paul George.
From OKC.
They got traded together twice.
To OKC and got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with Sabonis if that was your argument.
No. Okay. So I thought he actually played in Orlando, but I couldn't remember ever seeing him ever actually play.
So he got drafted pick 11 in 2016 draft by the Magic, and then he got traded draft night to the OKC Thunder.
That's what it was.
He spent one season with the Thunder, and he's been with the Pacers ever since.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, something's fishy going on with.
Look, man. If anybody, I saw some people on the chat. I don't even look at the chat, but I saw it on the message board you were putting there. That Sabonis Sabonis is a ball player in this league, bro. And anybody that thinks otherwise does not know basketball, bro.
No, yeah,
sorry to tell you.
Has always been good. I've always liked him, and I was always looking at. I wish we could have had him before we got Randall, but I still have him. I still would like to have him instead of Randall right now, man.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Sabonis is better than Randall this year. That's point blank.
Yeah, Sabonis is a pretty good ball player. But let me ask y'all this: how much upside does he have? Is there something is there a next level he can get to?
I wouldn't say there's a next
Probably
level.
not. Okay. But he's that type of steady, of course, defensively he could get better. He could shoot better from the outside at the three. But I mean, besides from that, he's only getting older. He can't jump. He's not very fast, but he's very crafty.
He is tough.
But he's crafty too, and he can pass the basketball. He'd stay in this league a long time just doing those type of things.
Think about who his father was and what he would have been if he wasn't hurt.
Arvydas Sabonis.
That's what. Just think about that.
His father was
yes,
and I think Arvydas was better than DeMontis.
Right, he was.
Yeah,
right. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Y'all probably gonna laugh, but Arvydas in his prime is 2 times better than Jokic.
I believe it. If he
I think that's possible.
If he wasn't hurt, I believe it.
I've seen clips of him in his younger days, especially when he played in the Olympics. The man was a monster, bro.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable. And he could run the floor, pass, shoot. Even Shaq
everything.
said when he came to the league, then injured, he hated to play against him. He was hard for him to deal with.
Yeah. And he still played well.
Bro. And when he replaced Kevin Duckworth, I can't even believe I remember Portland's center.
Kevin Duckworth.
Oh my God.
Didn't have Oliver Miller and Kevin Duckworth at one time?
Oh man.
I think Oliver Miller was Phoenix, but
He was Phoenix, but I thought I could have sworn. I think he was in Oliver Miller wound up, and he was important for a cup of coffee and a drag on a cigarette too.
Might have been.
I know he was a Pacer, or was it he was with the Magic?
He's been around.
I can't remember, but I do remember Kevin Duckworth choking against the Pistons in the finals.
Yeah.
And just think about this too, about Arvydas while we're on him. He didn't come to the league until what, 31?
What?
Yeah, he was in his 30s.
So think about that. All those years he could have been putting up stats. He wasn't even in the NBA yet. And
just one thing real quick. We got 212 in the chat, and we only got 80 thumbs up. That math don't work. Please smash that like button.
Yes.
Okay, support the platform.
Yeah, see, and so everybody, when you smash the like button, it's not about YouTube, cutting us checks. It's about us getting in front of more people, right? So if you want more people to be in the chat so the conversation can become more robust, hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like what I'm saying, smash the like button so other people can come in and add their point of view also. That's what we like to do, man. If we want the conversation to be more robust with more people speaking Knicks common sense, because either you can deal with that or you can watch ESPN.
And also too, when you press the like button, it etches you into the algorithm much quicker, much easier.
There we go.
Anyway, Freezy.
Yo.
Just destroy it. I don't care how many times they've done it. I don't care. We get coaches every 2 years. We're playing these coaches. I don't care. It's not working. This is not the direction we envisioned when this administration came about. This is not what it was. This is not what we were sold.
Yeah.
This is not what we were sold. This is not what we were told. Y'all talk about David Fizdale so much being a used car salesman. If David Fizdale is a used car salesman at Chevrolet, these guys are the used car salesmen at Nissan. Okay? So, blow it up, get rid of it. I gotta go.
Get Nissan, D.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta do other stuff. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
Thank you for I'm on the therapy chair today, which I never am. So I appreciate y'all giving me that time to do that.
Yeah, man.
Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Take care.
All right.
Appreciate you, D.
All right, y'all.
Another day in Nickland.
I just want y'all to know that it's not gonna get any better, like D's saying, until we make some type of changes. It's not gonna get better.
You right. You right, Sam. You're absolutely right. This is not emotion speak. Are people emotional right now? There's a lot of high emotions because people are pissed off and tired. Right now, I'm just looking at it from. I'm gonna look at it from this standpoint. We've had opportunities, and I keep going back to my man GI because, like I said, I've been rolling with GI in the old caddy, putting gas in that joke, and we just rolling, dog. We rolling, playing nothing but some oldies and stuff, bro. We just rolling. I said he said soft tank, and I've been telling you, we have become no limit soldiers.
Yeah, man.
We've become no limit soldiers. The moves yesterday is what I said I was gonna wait to the 10th and see what's gonna happen. But what pushed me over the edge, what got me, was the Halliburton trade. That what did it, man. That was the last straw. I've been holding on, trying to be as positive as possible. But man, we missed on this cat not once but twice.
But it did prove to us that we don't want to be the Kings. Because who are they? Who are they to be trade away guys that are showing you they're gonna be future studs for somebody?
That's the silver lining. Hey, you're right, Gia. That's the silver lining right there. Because when it's all said and done, we can talk about how bad we've done. We still ain't the Kings.
Hey,
just to update y'all too, as far as like, I know y'all probably tired about hearing about the Pacers, but just to update y'all, they now have 3 pieces that they're considering moving this summer if they don't move them now. Buddy Hield is who they want going first, obviously. They're still in the market for giving up Turner. And now they're coming out with reports saying that they would not be opposed to getting rid of Malcolm Brogdon. They believe in Halliburton and Duarte for the future. So now think about it, G.I. Now they've got those 3 big pieces they can move. And they're also still going to get the top 5 pick in the draft guaranteed this season.
And they're ahead of us.
Yeah.
And so
in a blink of an eye, they have a direction. We can see a direction with them. We can't even see a direction with our own squad. That's fun.
2 years ago, when we hired Tibbs and Rose, before we step on the court, we would look at Indiana fans, Atlanta fans, and Indiana, Atlanta, and Cleveland fans. And it's like, you wish you could be us. You wish you could be us.
Right.
And they just beat us in the draft. Then they make moves, and we're sitting here like, now they're sitting here like, man, Knicks, you really are a basement team. You're a basement team. I don't know.
It's just so funny because, like you were saying, Gia, we got sold on the idea that this team was not going to be in cap hell and that purgatory, rather, because we have these contracts that we can just offload. So we'll have money to sign these young guys like Mitch and RJ. And now you're at risk of losing Mitch. Now you're not going to, like we all know, somebody's going to overpay for Mitch. If you don't trade him, we're not getting him back unless you move these old contracts, which nobody wants now. Because you made the mistake of making them multi-year deals.
Knicks
and when
fans,
you get that, nobody wants to have these guys for multi-year. Who wants Nerlens Noel for 2 more years?
What?
Knicks fans deserve to lose Mitch because in his 3rd year, in his 2nd year, they were like, "Oh, he's like a $10 million player. We're going to keep him for $10 million." I'm like, so no other team. And I said to them, right on Man's platform, I said, you guys think nobody else is watching Mitch? Like y'all got him in a glass bubble,
right?
Yeah, like a fishbowl.
I said, as soon as he become unrestricted, your $12 million, you will then see what he's wearing. They always like, "Oh, GI, you don't know what you're talking about."
No, I remember you said that, GI, and you were on to it because I don't know, that what he can bring is still valuable to a lot of teams. That defense, that length, and is the fact that he's young, and there's going to be somebody that said, we can develop him. The Knicks got a bad history of not developing him. We can do something. There's always going to be that person, especially when you get them from our team and then let them go blossom somewhere else because we didn't put the time to cultivate and grow them. I mean, let's call it like it is.
Well, here's what Detroit is doing. They said we got this number 1 draft pick. We let him take some time off, but when we put him on the floor, we're gonna make sure he has a versatile center who can play without the ball and run around with him and let him do what strips up. And we're gonna pay that.
We're only hearing about Detroit because of the recent reports and because they have the most money, essentially. But we all know that if Charlotte doesn't get Miles Turner, they're the other team that's going to steal Mitch. I know that Mitch isn't going to get 20 mil, but I don't see the Knicks being able to match an offer for 16 a year if they don't get rid of these contracts. They need to get rid of these vets in some way or fashion, or it's going to be difficult to meet the numbers that Mitch.
Hold on, one more. If Detroit could give Mitch 3 years, 20 million, it looked like they will. Mitch is gonna go back to New York and say, "Y'all need to give me 5 years, 80." Well, I'm taking the 3 years, 60.
Right.
He is about.
I mean, he wouldn't be wrong to take that, but I personally think he's not. I would say I'm high on Mitch, but I don't believe he's worth 20 mil a year. Now, if they offer him that, then I don't think that's.
Sam, let me tell you this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this because I'm an old beat up dog, right? Been through a lot, right? You can't judge Mitch on surface level stuff, right? You are judging Mitchell Robinson for a paycheck based on him and table scraps, right? Can you imagine a scenario where Mitchell Robinson plays with a James Harden? What Mitchell Robinson would be, bro?
They're gonna feed him,
right? That's four uncontested dunks a game compared to on top of what he normally does. You feel me?
Yeah.
So just the dude is like 9 points a game off table script, off laser beam free throws with no arc and offensive rebound putbacks. He 9 points a game.
I'm with you on that, Freezy. I'm just going off with a.
But imagine so a Mitchell Robinson to the San Antonio Spurs with DeJounte Murray, right? That gets Mitch 3 open dunks a game. Okay. Think about this. Think about a point guard who needs a center right now. Like every night, LaMelo Ball is coming out here. He's like, oh my God, who do we have at center tonight? Can you imagine Charlotte's up-tempo athletic offense with the most athletic center in the game?
No, I agree with you there.
And I'm saying this to Hadouken and Sharon too. Hadouken's in the chat, and Hadouken is as wrong as 2 left shoes right now, saying that he won't pay Mitch, and you will lose Mitch to Hadouken. And Hadouken's my man. That's my guy. Shout out to Hadouken Sharon. Make sure you check out Hadouken Sharon's No Life Pod too, by the way. But what I'm saying to Hadouken and to Sam, bro, how can we judge Mitchell Robinson when his point guards have been named Frank Ntilikina, Emmanuel Mudiay, Dennis Smith Jr.?
At least Mudiay is better than Nicolina.
Yeah. Elfrid Payton, right? These are the dudes that were looking for Mitch. Just take Mitch out of this situation and give him a point guard, right? Now you're talking about a dude that's 9 points, 9 rebounds, and talking about a dude that's 17 points, 9 rebounds.
Freezy, I actually agree with you. I'm coming from I'm just comparing it to his production now and what other bigs have got recently that are around the same production.
But 5 for 20, right? But check this out. 5 for 20 is what Jarrett Allen got, right? Look how he looks. Look how his game looks with Darius Garland now.
Yeah. I agree. Right. If he has a point guard, Mitch is obviously going to get more points. That's a given. He's not being given the ball. That's a given.
Right. And when it does, look at Rudy Gobert. People thought, what was Rudy Gobert before Donovan Mitchell? Mitchell Robinson. That's exactly what he was before Donovan Mitchell. He was Mitchell Robinson, bro. That's it. Right? Donovan Mitchell gets there. Mike Conley gets there. Now this dude leads the leagues in dunks every year.
By the way, just so we're clear, because I took your word. I went and had some words with Hadouken. So there is no New York Knick more valuable than Mitchell Robinson right now. Fight me. Name one. Name one Knick more valuable than Mitchell Robinson today.
Okay, so that was nebulous. Valuable where? On the court or in the market?
On the court. And to the franchise every day. No player on that team equates to winning more than Mitch when he's on his game.
So you don't think RJ is more valuable? I'm just asking.
No. RJ is one of the most inefficient players at his position, and Mitch is one of the most efficient players at his position. That's factual.
All right.
Mitch is a 20 in efficiency, and he doesn't have plays run for him.
He does not have plays run for him.
RJ is a 13 in efficiency, and he's got the ball in his hands more than anybody on the team.
I just want y'all to know this, too. We did actually just make a move. It's not going to be what you want to hear. But the Knicks are expected to hire former Timberwolves president of basketball operations, Gerson Rosas, as a consultant.
Oh, God. Wow. Jesus, mercy me.
Holy cow. Whoa.
That's our trade deadline move, bro.
That's it.
That's our trade deadline move.
We get from a stellar organization who's
that's
the epitome
the guy.
of winning.
Remember, guys, this is the guy I believe that Cat was upset that they let go. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Oh, so now we're gonna make a move. Now we're gonna do this here, bring somebody in, and then hope that you can pull Cat away because you signed somebody that he liked.
I'm pretty sure this is another CAA guy too, Soulfinger.
And he probably is. More likely he is. But it's just, I mean, bruh, I swear, boy, this front office is wrong. It's 4 left shoes, man.
Yeah, man. But they good at it though, bro. So they're like, look at all these shoes.
Yeah, they're consistent. They are so consistent with the tomfoolery, man.
But wasn't he just involved in a scandal or something with Minnesota?
In Minnesota, yeah, he was.
So why would we? Okay.
Yeah,
that's New York for you.
We rolling with worldwide business West because everywhere he goes, he leaves a worldwide mess.
Yeah.
I want to do business with a lot of the Knick fans in the chat. I want to go to the boardroom with them, especially the ones that hold channels and give out content and have been, I will fleece them. They would go after the shiny thing that shoots a lot, that people like.
Laser beam and glitter.
And I would be going with the guy who goes in there every day with his lunch bucket and his pail. And they would say, how is GI's business? Whip him. How is he getting that efficiency out of his company? But I'm the one with the flashy lights and the fancy things. How is GI doing this to me? What does he mean hard work and dedication to the people think I hate RJ Barrett. I love him. He's the highest pick I've had since Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing. Yeah.
I love RJ Barrett.
That's sad, bro.
But I have to turn and be honest about what it is that I love about RJ. I love his pedigree, and I love that he's willing to go at it every night. But the fact that at 3, man, and it ain't my fault. I didn't put him at 3. So I don't judge him as a 2. Till the Knicks get him back at 2. And I was the main one screaming this summer. For all those that say I hate RJ, how you doing this to this boy? How you taking him after he had AG and move him to 3? You're supposed to let him thrive. None of y'all said that. I did first. Okay? So all you RJ fans.
Oh boy, here come trouble. Before we go.
Yeah, bring Duke in. Bring Duke in.
Let me bring. Oh boy. AD, what's good?
Oh, that's not
top of the morning to you, Knicks fans. How you feeling this morning?
Hey, I'm good, AD. I've been settling since the summer.
Y'all ain't got no bacon. Y'all ain't got no grits. Y'all ain't got no flapjacks. All you got is what? Dry cereal. Huh? Is that what you got this morning? Dry ass cereal. Indeed.
And you gotta use water to get some more action going.
Oh my God! You know what? I think I gave up all the energy I had yesterday when I heard all of this. You know, and I heard all you guys this morning.
AD hot stepping because old school Knicks has got better numbers recently than everybody else, so you want to come in here and hot step.
Hadouken,
this ain't funny.
Hadouken, when you argue with me in the chat, argue intelligently. I did not bring up Jason Tatum. There's only two people. You don't get to bring in anybody else. There's two people we're talking about. Hadouken, pay very close attention, sir. You're getting a college education. Let me trust that you're getting matriculated, sir. Okay.
Use it.
Whoa! Did you just use the word matriculated?
Okay. Right. Oh. 30 seconds. All right.
Woo!
Hey, Tiger Woods, you should stop talking to him like that, Tiger Woods. Don't talk to him like that.
The conversation on the table is Mitchell Robinson and RJ Barrett. Don't you bring in Tatum. Don't you bring in nobody else. You are sit there and discuss RJ and Mitchell, or I'll be to your platform for us to have this discussion. Or go chill. Go sit down. Man. Go have a seat.
You can't talk to him like that. He's a star. That's our man.
Well,
G.I. trying to take us to the woodshed.
Tiger Woods is back swinging.
G.I. is very upset. I get it.
Yeah. The business.
I feel for you, fam.
I'm just letting y'all know if we don't get rid of a single one of these bets, I'm telling you right now what I'm gonna do. This is just me personally. I'm gonna catch the games whenever they nationally televised, and I'm canceling my NBA League Pass subscription. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with me tomorrow at 3:00. If the Knicks don't do anything, if that clock strikes 3 and nothing happens, and their deadline move is Gerson Rosas, I'm boycotting all Knicks stuff, and I'm encouraging everybody else to boycott Knicks stuff also, because the thing about it is G.I., do you know how much it costs to get a suite to a New York Knicks playoff game, bro? Do you know how expensive that is? And
is it practically 20 stacks a game?
I think so, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And the hassle, not only that, but the hassle. You don't get ushered in like, oh, right this way, Mr. Uncle Freezy. Nah. Hey, stand in line right here, man.
Now, Spike Lee messed that up.
Yeah, thank you, Spike. Do the right thing, Spike. She's got to have it. She's got to have Mo Better Blues, Spike Lee. Mo Better Blues.
The old one.
Yeah.
Get dunked on by Michael Jordan new sneaker.
School days, Spike Lee.
Oh my goodness.
Inside man, Spike Lee. Okay. But yeah, man, I like Spike Lee, bro. I love Spike. I love this to do that to Spike Lee.
Give your seats away to the people that's from New York that's come play against us at another team and kill us, Spike.
Yeah. Stop wearing purses.
Hey, anyway, I want to step on your toes a little bit, man. But I'm about scared because you just like balled up a little one.
No, Hadouken, he loses his mind once he thinks you're saying something about RJ, and he starts getting borderline disrespectful whether you have knowledge or not. And and I promise you, if we was in a room with each other, I would clear it out. Me and Hadouk would have to have some time together.
Oh boy!
You go too far.
FOIGI was about to lay a hand.
Hey, G.I., I just want you, please, for me, man, please do not promote one thing for me, please. I can't take the tank. I can't take the soft tank, the heavy tank, the medium tank, the large tank, the fish tank, the tank top t-shirts. I can't take nothing tank. And this is why. This is the only reason why I say that.
I don't wear tank tops, bro. I wear wife beaters.
Okay.
I'm just from a different era. You know, I don't wear tank
shoulders.
tops.
That's what they call it in my neck of the woods.
Your shoulders can't get in there, Freezy. I seen you. Your shoulders can't get in there. I see.
squeeze the life out of me when I get no, but this is where I'm at because GI, you go back like me, you know what I'm saying? You've been watching this thing for a while, and we all know that, you know what I'm saying, back in the days they used to bring out that popcorn machine, you know what I'm saying, and the balls used to be in there. You stick your hand in and you pull out, you seen who was getting what, where they was going. It's not like now, whereas, you know what I'm saying, when they do the drawing, the commercial break come, and then they come back, the cards are stacked in place, and they tell you where everybody at. It's not like that no more. I say that to say that New York is sold out every night, if it has to be, whether attendance or by appearance. You know what I'm saying? It's sold out. So they know we don't need nothing in there to fill our seats. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like New Orleans, you had to be crazy, not in your mind, not to know that they was going to get the #1 pick during that time.
Yep.
Cleveland, you had to be crazy, not in your mind, to know when LeBron was gone, they weren't going to get that #1 pick. You know what I'm saying? Us, they're not going to give us no #1 pick. I already know it's rigged up. They want you to go wherever they want you to go. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's why we're not getting no more #1 picks. You know what I'm saying? Right. We had the worst, the worst record. Everybody in the world knew we was getting Zion. No, y'all sold out. Y'all make too much money without a star player. Y'all don't need him. We're going to lower y'all down to #3. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is why I say about the tank. You know what I'm saying? We can lose many games as we want. We're not getting that #1 slot. You know what I'm saying? At all, period. That's out the window, period. We're never going to get that. Where, when, how? We're not going to do it. We're the #1 franchise. Too much money. What you just say, them playoff tickets cost 20 bands and no ushering. You know what I'm saying? So why would we get the #1 pick? You know what I mean? That's my only reason why. If it wasn't rigged up, I wouldn't care less how many games we lose to get. But anywhere 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we good for that. Right. But
my only problem, J-Bug, is I just need you, because you're right. You're right. I'm not trying to tank, but tell me what you're going to do when you're running out there with vets who should not be on your team. They're taking minutes away from your future. How do you get out of this current win now mode and you're not winning? That's my say.
Bring me some side.
And if this is your win now mode, then scrap that and go to your soft tank play, because that's probably a better play for the future, because your win now is worse than your soft. Your soft tank will probably be a better team than your win now.
Right. And but G.I., listen, nobody disagreed with that.
Gentlemen.
Hey, Ron, what's good, boss?
3 capital
man.
Y'all know what it is.
I'm going to tell you what's good. It ain't good today to be a Knicks fan. I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't good if you're Leon Rose.
Hey, tomorrow
gloves off, man. Gloves off, man. You know what I mean? If anybody heard me last night, I'm going to pick up where I left off, because there was some things I ain't get off my chest. You know what I mean? And I hope this get back to the front office. Front office malpractice and coaching malpractice. First, let me start off with front office malpractice. So, as J Boogie so eloquently said, we know what's been going on with us. Freezer, you know what's been going on with us. GI, you know, I'm talking to the older Knicks fans, man. Not too much to the younger guys. We know what's been going on. We've been looking for a point guard. We've been looking for a point guard since the last solar eclipse.
Hey, Ron, I'll do you one better. We've been looking for a point guard for 75 years. We only found one in 75 years. My uncle told me that. My uncle told me we had been, before Clyde Frazier, we had been looking for a point guard for 30 years. And then we got Clyde Frazier. And then after Clyde Frazier, we had been looking for a point guard for 30 years.
I can agree with that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So front office malpractice, man. Let's talk about this thing, man. We looking for a point guard. So we go to Sacramento. We snooping around asking for De'Aaron Fox. We don't get De'Aaron Fox, but Halliburton get traded. So am I to believe that the Knicks looking for a point guard to ask for De'Aaron Fox, that Sacramento didn't say, hey, we'll give you Halliburton for something? They had a position of need at power forward, and they have some people saying, well, DeMontis Sabonis is better than Julius. Stop that. Stop that. That ain't true. And he sure ain't more durable than Julius. Yeah, Julius done got on my nerves too. But let's call it like we see it. Durability is definitely a problem with Sabonis. And Sabonis' defense ain't nothing to talk about. Julius better than him in that when Julius want to play defense. Sabonis can want to play defense. He can't play. So when you look at the ammunition the New York Knicks had, we could have went out and got that kid, man. I'm not even trying to hear that foolishness. And then this, even to compound the situation even further, to show you that they're asleep at the wheel. And somebody need to go call the state trooper in New York and put them guys and had them doing one of them tests. Because you mean to tell me you looking at C.J. McCollum, you looking at Harrison Barnes, and I ain't got no knock to none of them guys. But Harrison Barnes, C.J. McCollum, and there's one more player they was looking at. Oh, Karis LeVert. But you need a point guard. You going for a position that we don't need, but we need a point guard. Man, if this ain't the epitome of front office malpractice, looking like they don't know what they're doing, Freezy, I've been trying to be patient with them guys, man. I've been trying to be patient with them. But look what we doing. This is the same thing we did last year.
Yeah.
Sitting right now waiting in the midnight hour for these guys to make a move that the franchise desperately needs.
Right.
And let's go to coaching. The coaching malpractice. In a game where you didn't have Nerlens Noel, Mitchell Robinson, and Grimes, you mean to tell me you keep trotting out Kemba Walker, who ain't played good in 3 months, had 1 or 2 games, a couple flashes, and you mean to tell me Deuce McBride get in the game with 50 seconds left on the clock? And then you leave RJ in the game when the game well out of hand and RJ sprained his ankle. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm going to tell you like this. Leon Rose, you on the clock. Tom Thibodeau, your clock been run out with me. Hey, this is your captain speaking. Please put your seat in the upright position. Fasten your seatbelts. Prepare for takeoff. The parts are known. And let's get some people in here who know what they're doing, man. Get these clowns up out of New York.
Right. Right.
3 capital M's, 3 little A's, 3 little N's. Man.
Hey, Freezy, you want to know what's crazy?
This is unbelievable, man.
This
is unbelievable, man. James Dolan needs to step in, man.
Y'all want to know what's crazy about the guy that we just...
James Dolan need to step in.
Hey, Ron, you want to know what's crazy about the guy we just hired that Freezy was talking about? That's the same dude that fired Tibbs. That's the same guy that fired Tom Thibodeau.
That's a better look. That's a better look. Come fire him now.
You can't make this stuff up, man.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody thought about that. That's the same dude that fired Tibbs, and now he got hired as a consultant for our team.
And you know what?
That's why Sam is a rising star.
You know what? You know what? Amen. If that man gets the say so to be able to say what he want to say,
right?
Leon Rose just hired that man to fire Tom because Tom is his man and he don't want to fire him. You rather let us suffer on that basketball court with Charlie Brown than to fire and get rid of your man and still be cool with him. What kind of you never shot a one-on-one with your man in the neighborhood and the next day y'all still with the eat pizza and stuff?
Yeah.
Come on. What is you doing, Leon?
Yeah,
you gonna go hire somebody that fired Tom in Minnesota?
And that now the beef is real. Hey, and I'll take it one step further, Jay Boogie. I think that this is what I think is going on. I think personally, right? James Dolan brought in this guy, right? Because he is like, yo, this front office clearly has no direction, right? But I need somebody in here to stabilize something. That way, if they do lose the Golden State by 40, I can fire everybody and at least have somebody adequate in place to hold it down until I can find another guy. You know what I'm saying? But man, Sam, how you gonna say the man that fired Tibbs is now in a position to fire Tibbs?
It's crazy, right?
Again.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Things just
Can't make this up. Can't make that up.
Man,
we are a soap opera.
And this the thing too, Freezy.
So sick of it.
This is the thing too. You know what? One thing that has become apparent with me with Leon Rose, this dude like to try to win cheap, man.
Yeah.
This dude like the bargain shop.
Yeah.
That's one thing that he's been great at.
Yeah.
He ain't hit on a free agent yet.
Nope.
He haven't hit on a trade yet, and I ain't even considering that Derrick Rose no trade because everybody knew that was a win. Everybody knew that was gonna work because he had already been with Tibbs before. So you don't get no kudos for that Derrick Rose.
Yeah, you could a kindergarten class could have pulled that off.
This guy is garbage.
Yep. Hey, so Brooklyn Buddha, thank you for the super chat. Brooklyn Buddha says, "Will John Wall be a desperation move to save face?" I don't know, Brooklyn Buddha, about that one. About the John Wall.
John Wall and Westbrook.
I don't know.
Westbrook is the move.
That's my desperation move, baby. I called it out.
Trying to have us out on the stretch with GR. We can't do that.
Man, Freezer, let me let y'all into a secret, man. When I had that show and I had that name, man, it's the Knicks. The reason why I did that is because of this. I said, it's the Knicks.
It's the Knicks.
It's the Knicks. That's why I put that title there. Ain't too many
We're
people.
the laughing stock. We're always the laughing stock. Butt of every joke.
You can take it. You can take it either way you wanted to take it, either good ways or bad ways. And that's why I was thinking about it. I said, okay, well, if they do good, man, it's the Knicks. But boy, if we've been doing what we've been doing, it's the Knicks.
It's the Knicks, man. Oh my God. So, what's your prediction on what we'll do at the trade deadline, Ron?
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I said it last night, fellas. I love the Knicks. Been a Knicks fan since Patrick Ewing. But I'm telling y'all like this. If we don't make a trade, and I ain't just saying any trade, if we don't make a trade for a bona fide point guard, I ain't watching another game this season. I'll turn off my league pass, and I'll do something better with my time than to watch what Tom Thibodeau keep trotting out here, the epitome of insanity. So if he's insane, and I'm seeing what he's doing, as a fan, I got to be insane too to keep watching this when I know that the train wreck is coming.
Right.
Every game, the train wreck is coming. Right. We can't get out our own way. When the thing is laid up perfectly, Brooklyn over there struggling, they ain't won a game in 9 straight.
Right.
And we can't get our act together to go ahead and take over this thing like we're supposed to. Yeah, we take over this thing in name only.
Right.
But the product on the floor is trash and been trash. Ain't but a few guys on this team right now, in my opinion, that's untouchable. Ain't but a few.
Right.
I told the guys last night, man, my first TV was black and white.
Me too.
Black and white.
Me too.
1974.
Them.
1874. That black and white TV was a classic to be used today. I'm going to tell you why. Some of y'all might not know about them real black and white TVs, but the black and white TVs, they had them little turn knobs. You know what I'm saying? The clear, the low. You could turn the picture all the way off the dark and still listen to it.
Yep.
That's how I would watch a Knicks game with an old black and white TV right now.
You
Turn the
warm
picture
up and
all the
everything.
way off and just listen. Because you got to be crazy to continue on watching and seeing this right here. But I will share this real quick. And I'm going to go on mute. The way it's looking right now, and we talking about promoting, get Leon up out of there, get Tom out there. I'd rather have a man with a fresh slate. So for me to get a man to come in here and give him a fresh slate, I wouldn't eliminate getting rid of trading for Rush. I wouldn't eliminate. I didn't want to go trade for John. I was praying that he buy out and we sign him. I wouldn't eliminate it now trading for John. Reason why? That's $47 million that come off the book next year. Off the books. And then what's more important is the money gonna go up. And then what's more important, who to say we can't have him and trade him again next year?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that for a clear slate. Not to, you know what I'm saying, to lead the franchise. I'm not talking about leading the franchise. I'm talking about if we could do something like, because we all in agreement about Julius, we all in agreement about Evan. If we could do something like trade Julius and Evan Fournier to the Houston Rockets for John, or to the Lakers for Russell, and clear that money off, and clear off that Russell money or that John Wall money for $47 million, I might just push the button.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, bro. Yeah.
$47 million, but you talking about Julius and Evan gone. That come off the book next year.
And they're gonna send you something back if you were to do that trade, because you doing them a solid. You doing them a favor by getting that off their books.
No, I ain't. I'm doing me a favor. Because unless y'all want to keep Evan for another 3 years, y'all want to keep Julius contract and starts next year.
He's saying they might throw us a draft pick.
Yeah, they might throw us a draft pick because we helping them out by taking John Wall off their hand.
Man, I don't care if they don't throw me a draft pick. I'm getting rid of these dudes.
I'm gonna just calm everybody down, and I know everybody wants them going. I do too, but I'm gonna tell you what the big move, Don Leon is really what he's gonna set out. He's already, brought in the guy who fired Tibbs. The next thing that we're gonna see is gonna be Kemba Walker for a second round pick. That's the big move.
What is that?
Right. That's all. I don't see him doing nothing.
Future pick.
That's
in line with what they've been doing, Sam. You might be on to something. That's their MO. That's their MO. Just stockpiling picks. And I had to steal this from a wise man once told me, and I'll tell y'all who the wise man is who said this phrase. It's like stacking up groceries. After a while, if you don't use them groceries, it's gonna go stale. That wise man was Uncle Freezy that said that, and I love that phrase because that's exactly what it is. You stockpiling picks that you don't use, you're gonna be like Boston when Boston should have won a chip and stacked that thing up when they had. Oh my goodness, they were supposed to win it. Danny Ainge was asleep at the wheel and valued them picks more than he should have when he had opportunity to strike. And that's another thing, man. Y'all listen to this. This is another strike on Leon, man, in this front office to let you know that it's front office malpractice. Mitchell Robinson is in the midst of a contract year, balling his butt off. We can't sign Mitchell Robinson right now. You know why? Because they gave Nerlens Noel that deal.
Don't have the money.
And you can't tie all that money up in two centers and having one that can't get on the floor. They got to get somebody to take that contract. And hopefully they get somebody to take that contract. And you know what that means, translation? Hashtag Mitch is going to make it to free agency, and there's no guarantee he'll be back here next year.
Oh, he gone.
I thought I just saw the other day that he said he's not even signing a contract extension.
Yeah, he said he ain't even worried. I saw the press conference. He said he ain't worried about none of that right now.
Hey, guys.
Mr. Robinson good when the season over.
Welcome back.
Hey, Boogie.
The door is going to be open for Mitchell Robinson to walk on any of these teams in this league that got money and need a big and get paid. But we paid Nerlens Noel, who came and get on the floor. And remember, Freezy, when I first showed back up, I said it. I said we was going to regret that Nerlens Noel deal.
Yep.
That was one of the first things I said. That man can't even stay on the court. Even last year, he couldn't stay on the court like that. And you pay this man this kind of contract.
Ron, so let me ask you a question. With New Orleans, do you think that was Tibbs telling the front office to keep him, or the front office just said, you know what?
I don't care if it was Tibbs. I don't care if it was Johnny Bryant. I don't care who it was. Common sense. I'm not paying that guy when he can't stay on the court. Your best ability in sports is availability. If you ain't available, you don't have no ability. And I ain't getting enamored with no shot blocking.
Right.
This man is light as me. I'm
and you can say the same thing with Kemba as well. You can say the same thing with Kemba.
And so the point that we were getting at during the offseason is why you gonna pay that man $10 million when you could have signed JaVale McGee and Bismack Biyombo,
man. And I feel sorry for Mr.
that money
because that man is willing to pay to win a championship. The problem is we got the wrong people. And I'm gonna tell you, I couldn't listen to him long because it was burning my ears up. But y'all go back and listen. But I ain't gonna tell you to listen because I wouldn't listen to it. But I know y'all probably listen to my man Stephon Marbury. Shout out to Stephon Marbury. where he was talking about when we first got this front office, he warned us. He warned us.
Steph is the man.
Can I just say this real quick too to add on what Boogie and Ron is talking about? When it comes to Mitch, there's already been reports out all season long. His people are telling him that they are in favor of him going to free agency. They don't want him to talk Knicks at all. They want him to see what his value is on the open market. So it's not
gone.
Yeah, that his people in his circle are even telling him to test
I heard
out
that, Sam,
free agency.
too.
Yep. And so Sam,
Sam,
that is why
I
Mitchell
saw something in the
Robinson
chat.
may be traded at the trade deadline. That may be the reason
We
why.
got a day left. We got a day left.
Yeah, that may be the reason why you may have seen the last
Big
time
mistake.
Mitchell Robinson wears a Knicks jersey, because the Knicks can't
Shaw?
allow him to make it to unrestricted free agency without getting something for him.
That'll be the biggest
And
mistake.
if
don't
they
we
do
got his
that,
rights? Don't we got his rights?
Yeah, exactly. So you freeze. You're saying that we can't
But
give
the
him
thing
an
is, though, you're
extension
not
now?
going.
No, you're not
Boogie,
gonna-
you're not going to pay two centers to have your money tied up in two centers, and you still got a position of need at that point guard. That was the miscalculation in this thing.
But
That's the problem. If Nerlens Noel wasn't on this team right now, Mitchell Robinson would be signed.
Okay, but
We
don't
wouldn't even be
Noel
having
got a
this discussion.
2-year with a 1-year team option?
yeah.
So his money could go next year.
That's
At the end of next year, yeah. At the end of
Nerlens
next
got
season.
another year on that deal.
I'm pretty
Guaranteed
sure
money.
Mitch is unrestricted though, guys. I don't think he's a restricted free agent.
Yeah, he's unrestricted. Mitch is unrestricted.
Yeah, that's
He
the
was
point
a-
I'm getting at.
Yeah, he's
He
unrestricted.
was restricted last year.
That's what I'm saying. Because remember, this season he's unrestricted, which is why if he makes it to free agency, like I'm saying, he's not coming.
He's
back.
gone.
Yeah, he's not coming back. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna tell you, Freezy, to your point, I don't even have confidence that they'll trade him. Look how we let Frank Ntilikina
They're gonna let him walk like they did Frank.
And that you see
He
what I
walked
mean,
out
man?
the door for nothing, and you know you ain't had no use for him. Come on, man.
Ron, that's my point,
Let's
Ron.
keep getting longer and longer with this malpractice.
And then beg him for a signing trade.
Yeah. Hey, so
Yeah,
let
that's
me
big.
just say,
exactly.
so let me just say this is a programming note real quick. So I got about 9 minutes left, man, that I can stay on, about 8 or 9 minutes, right? So what I want to do is go around the room real quick and let everybody get in their bag. But listen, make sure you tune into Tune into Knicks Freestyle. I got a thing for them. Where's the Knicks Freestyle thing? Oh yeah, there it is.
Woo. That's fire.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's fire.
Nice.
Yeah, so make sure you tune into Knicks Freestyle tonight at 7:30. I think, and you know I have a crew, a Blorange Tears crew that I put together. We like the 4 horsemen. We was gonna try to be the 5 horsemen last week. We was trying to get Sam, but Sam had to mow some lawns or something.
I got practice.
Oh, whatever, big fella. So, but anyway, tune into Knicks Freestyle tonight, and we might do a takeover of Knicks Freestyle. We might just jump in there and clobber Free Keith in the Ghetto Intellect.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, but you want to go around the room real quick. I want to end with Soulfinger. So I just want to go around the room real quick. Danny, you got something that you want to say real quick before we get out of here?
Yes, I do. That's this guy I think was hired, like Boogie said, to get rid of Tibbs, and I don't think, to be honest, anything's gonna happen at the deadline, bro. Nothing. Everybody, they always get our hopes up every year, and nothing happens. I think that hiring that guy was the move of the deadline. That's it. That's gonna be
all right.
Same old tune.
Yes. Okay.
Like malpractice, like you said, man.
Hey Boogie, you got something you want to say before we get out of here?
Yo, I just want to say, yo, watch out for that J Boogie album, yo. Working hard on it. It ain't a Nick thing. It's a street anthem. I'm telling you that right now. It's called 11022. That's the passing of my mom's. And I got a song coming out real short called Motherless Child. Yo, I'm not playing with the Knicks no more. I'm on me time. The Knicks is going to be Knicks. Like Man said, he named them, it's the Knicks. Done with them. Ain't got nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm always breathing support the podcast. I got nothing for the Knicks. Nothing. I'm done with them. So you show me more improvement. You show me betterness. Until that, you know what I'm saying? And I can feel happy about talking about you and not feeling angry about talking about you, I'm done with you. I don't care if you don't trade or if you do trade. Tonight, you got one wake up. You ain't even got a date. I don't care what you do. I'm done until you clean up this system and get it right. It's like the construction areas in New York, and you see them same construction dudes out there for a whole year because they still ain't going to fix New York. I feel like they still ain't going to fix the Knicks. I'm done.
Boom. All right. G.I., you there? G.I. ain't there. Ron, you want to say, you want to get your bag real quick before we get out of here, bro?
Man. You know, when this season started, man, if anybody told me we would be looking at something like this, I'd be like, you crazy. But the more and more I watch what I'm watching, it's apparent, man, that like I said, man, my eye right now is on this front office, man. And even for as much as Tibbs, we know Tibbs is a problem. Tibbs only dealing with the hand he's given. They've made no commitment. When you came in and had an opportunity to do a rebuild the right way the first time since Patrick Ewing left, you gave us that talk about you going to do this thing the right way. You ain't going to skip steps. But you did. That's exactly what you did. You ain't did nothing no different from what the other staff that been on this New York Knicks have done for years. You know, you come in and sell us a dream, but that dream turned into a nightmare on Nick Street. I ain't talking about no nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I mean? Right. But it's getting to a point, like I said, man, I know when to pull the plug on something, and I can't continue to watch this knowing what the outcome going to be. If they don't make some drastic changes today, between now and Thursday, and y'all may not see me on no more pods. I'm telling you, I can do something better with my time, like Jay Boogie said, man. But to sit there and watch that, man, anybody that's a Knicks fan that's been watching this thing for as long as we have, and even you, Sam, because you came in when we were suffering. You don't know what winning is neither. You know what I mean? Right. Nobody needs. I mean, they need to boycott the Garden and demand that James Dolan step in. This is the one time James Dolan been quiet that I wish he would come forward and do something about this mess. Because make no mistakes about it. And I'm going to say this right now, and this is exactly how I feel. This is the worst front office the New York Knicks has ever had. Because we have had potential to be better, and they have not delivered. This is the worst. Phil Jackson cleaned up house and gave us some cap. Said he wasn't trading picks. Had money. Shout out to Phil. Even when you look at what you look at what my man who got up out of here, Steve Mills.
Yeah.
What Steve Mills did before he left us in good hands. He got KP up out of here. Thank goodness. We ain't eating that deal. You got Julius Randle. Julius Randle became MIP. That was under my man.
Fizdale.
That not
no,
Fizdale.
No,
I'm talking about the front office. I'm talking
front office. Oh, that was
that's Scott Perry.
That's Scott Perry and Steve Mills.
Okay.
So wait a minute. Julius Randle, most improved player?
Yeah, we would have never had him if they wouldn't have signed him.
Oh yeah. You're right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. So this ain't nothing that Leon Rose and Worldwide West have done. Them guys ain't done. The only thing they've done, and I give them kudos about this, is they've drafted right. And then one can question that because you needed a point guard, and we know we needed one, and you didn't get one. You went and got Obi Toppin, and I love Obi, but you know we needed a point guard. So in my opinion, this is the worst front office we've ever had, man. This is your captain speaking, and I'm signing out, fellas. Appreciate the platform, Freezy, but hey, man, I got a feeling I'm gonna be ghost for a while, man. Much love to the Knicks fan base. I love the Knicks. Don't get me wrong. I love us.
You gotta hear mine. You gotta hear mine now. You gotta hear mine.
But I got to run, man. Y'all stay up, man.
All right, boss. Hey, we love you, bro. We'll see you later. Hey, Cornerstone, you got something you want to chime in with before First of all,
ain't said no relevant all year. He about to come through today.
Hey, Cornerstone.
Yeah.
Cornerstone. Hey, are you gonna jump in with us and take over Knicks freestyle tonight?
Yeah, as long as
Oh.
the president don't say nothing.
Okay.
The president ain't even. I don't even know where he is. We haven't seen him since the Knicks went on the slide, bro. He's like.
No, I'm talking about the misses.
So I just want to
I'm talking about the misses.
salute tonight to Knicks freestyle. It's Wednesday, 7:30. Free Keith is he's the brainchild. We're looking for him to get on the hot seat tonight and bring himself through. We're excited about that. Sounds like it might be a takeover, so it gets wild. The takeovers get really wild. Let's go.
Yeah, you got something. We get ready to get out of here, man. You got something to say before we wrap
Tonight,
up?
Knicks freestyle, 7:30. I'm geeked. I love you guys. Great morning.
All right, the only thing I'm going to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, just real quick. The only thing I'm going to say is when I went to the first game of the season, I had so much hope. We won that game double overtime. I was so psyched. And then we went down to Orlando and beat the hell out of them. And after that, it's been freaking downhill on a negative axis. Yeah. I wish last year never happened because it gave me false hope. But in the words of Denzel Washington playing Malcolm X, I say again, we've been had, we've been took, we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, and run amok.
Led astray, run amok.
That's the way
we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Yep, that's the way I feel right now. Because this front office and the coaching staff, they took us. They took us. I'm not going to say that they're the worst front office, but they're getting up there, and that's all I got to say.
All right, Sam, you got something to say real quick?
I pretty much said everything I needed to say. Peace and blessings to everybody on the panel and the chat, and I'll try to stop by on Knicks freestyle. I don't know what my schedule's looking like this afternoon, but if I don't see y'all again,
yo, you got to come through, bro. We're gonna take over. We ain't even gonna let them talk, bro. We ain't even gonna let them talk. We just gonna talk all over them and just spread our agenda. That's what we're gonna do.
If I don't see y'all again, I'll make sure to step in on the next show. Peace and blessings to everybody.
All right, Soulfinger, what you got, bro?
Oh man, a lot of things been put out. A lot of people are real raw and bullshit. You got everybody's hot. Again, front office turned me to have me go against what I said I was going to do, and I said I was going to give it to the 10th. But again, after the Halliburton trade, I can't even do that anymore, man.
Yeah,
man. I'm at the flipping tables, throwing chairs mode right now. I have no faith in the front office right now when it comes to making moves. We're not going to make a move. They're going to sit on their hands like they did last year. Had opportunity to go after Lonzo Ball. Did you do it? Nope. Had opportunity to make moves. Did they do it? Nope.
Nope. Because they counted pennies. They were pinching pennies.
Yeah, you pinching pennies. You
to pay Taj Gibson. You pinch pennies to pay Taj Gibson and Norvell Pell.
And then you want to run it back instead of letting Nerlens Noel go or not upgrade at the position, but you never at once never truly addressed our position of need, which was point guard. Kemba came to us and it was like, man, we was thinking it was like manna from heaven. You know, again, I was being a bonehead trying to support, be positive and everything with this front office. But as you kept seeing the writing on the wall get brighter and brighter and bigger, you got to call it like it is, man. We're in the position we're in because of the front office. And it started a while back when they first got in. Again, JD told you, he said, hey, I'm rolling with Worldwide West. Everywhere we go, we leave a worldwide mess. And they've done just that. They left a worldwide mess in the front office. I was on the reason of saying that Scott Layton and the Phil Jackson was one of the worst front offices. I was impressed with they first took over, made some moves.
Right.
But not making moves, talent evaluation, not making the moves to get the right player in here. But you drafted well pretty well by getting some players that young talent in here. And we had money, but you blew the money, you squandered, you dropped the ball. And not to mention you brought in the wrong coach if you're trying to rebuild and do a rebuild right.
Yep.
The one thing is we're still year 2 of the rebuild, 2 going into 3.
Yep.
but we regressed. We went backwards to ground zero instead of making some progression. So we don't have a direction, something we have lacked for a while. Didn't want to, and you said that vehemently.
Yeah.
Many times.
Pick one and go. It's easy.
Yeah, pick one and go.
Just pick a direction and go. And just let us know.
Yeah.
Right. So
I really don't have many words, man. Because what trade you gonna do? Unless you have a blockbuster trade somehow, some way, you finagle it and you pull out some blackmail pictures and video and get Ben Simmons.
Talking about pull out the manila envelope. The trench coat.
Do that deal, man. Because it's not gonna happen. What is out there? Because it's just.
Well, we won't ask more. We won't ask more questions since we wrapping up because we won't be able to answer them, right? But to your point, though, because this is what I'm thinking about. What you're saying. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Right. But I want to wrap up right here so I can do some pre-production for Knicks freestyle. Right. Soulfinger, you coming through tonight, man? We gotta take over a Knicks freestyle, bro. They cocky, bro.
No, as soon as I get in for practice, hopefully I can get in. That's been my whole thing, man. We getting ready. Got 2 games this week, and then they got playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot it's February. It's February. But anyway, thank you for joining, man. Yo, I missed you Sunday. We've been doing some stuff for y'all show, man. I'm gonna share it with you when we finish, probably Friday or Saturday.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Now, and this Sunday I should be on. Have anything that should be coming up. So I know it'll be on me and my man Stafford D.
Hey, y'all can't come on. Y'all can't come on during the Super Bowl, bro.
Oh, that's right. It is Super Bowl. Look, Freeze. Let's tell you, that's how I've been going, man. I'm losing track of days and all that. I have the senior moment.
Yeah, man. But
unless we come in early.
Yeah, we gonna rock, bro. We gonna rock for sure. But anyway, thank you, man, for coming through. Thank y'all for coming through, hanging out with us. We gonna get out of here so that we can do some more work on the channel and stuff. Man, y'all stay peaceful. We'll holler at y'all later. Knicks Freestyle, 7:30. Peace.
Easy.